Fuck, I love to.
Yeah, I'm just like filling out like some of my extra shit, but I think I'm good. The one last thing I should probably figure out is my tools. How does that work with Rangers?
I only know one tool in this conversation.
Yeah, yourself.
Oh no!
Burns. Man,
Got
I
you.
could.
Okay. Oh, so Ranger starts with no tools. Okay. Makes it pretty simple then, doesn't it?
Hey Connor, you know how they balanced Forge domain? They made it so you have no proficiency in any weapons at all. But luckily, at level 5 or whatever, you get to pick a feat, and I pick weapon proficiencies. So now I have all the weapons.
Okay, well, there you go.
Oh wait, I didn't factor in my archery yet. I'm gonna be even more accurate than Lena.
Well, you know what? Hold on, let's check. What's your dex bonus?
Dex bonus is 4. I have bracers that get me +2, and then I'll have archery that gives me another +2.
It's because you
Wow.
have the bracers. You took
Yeah,
the
because Sagan
bracers.
gave us all a chance to look for magic items.
I was actually looking at the braces of archery earlier, and I was like, "What ranger would take these? You're already proficient in this."
Yeah, we
That's not
altered
the
it for
same.
him.
We altered it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we made it 2-hit instead of like on hit or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because I was really
that's
struggling
why
to
I was
find
like,
a
this
magic
is-
bow or anything.
I'll be right back.
There's a very limited selection of stuff in that table for ranged weapons.
Beyond.
So
yes, with the 2-hit, it's nice. But before you showed up, I was like, "Who would take this? This
Yeah.
is dumb. I'm not gonna give up an attunement slot for a +2 damage."
Oh, agreed. No, I was the same thing. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. Like this isn't good. But I looked through everything. I looked through every weapon, and then pretty much that whole table. I was just looking for anything that gave plus bonuses to archery or bonuses to ranged attack, even just anything. I couldn't find anything that looked decent. So that's what we settled on.
Shit.
You're gonna find a magic
Damage is a short
Too bad
sword,
Sega never let you have that, whatever it was, helmet. They gave one dimension door. So broken.
Yeah,
It's so
I
broken.
wish. No, it was the cape. It was the helmet or the cape.
I don't know what
Yeah,
it
the
was.
cape
but
of the Mont Blanc. It was
It's
something like that.
basically like the.
Cape of the mountebank, and whenever you used it, you left behind a cloud of brimstone.
It's basically like break the DM's encounters. The
It's
item.
only a daily. I don't see why I can't have it. It's only a daily.
Listen, man, I want you to have it. I'm on your side here.
Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna outlaw Dimension Door from all your games?
You know what? Sagan just shut down the other game because he knew Hasten Dimension Door was coming.
That's,
That was it.
That's why we ended it, because we were about to become OP.
We're already OP.
We'll go back. We'll go back someday. We gotta finish it before we can sell the anime adaptation.
Okay, I'm ready. I just gotta select which spells I want prepared.
Yeah, we'll start as soon as Nam comes back.
Yeah, I haven't selected my spells yet,
I've
but
got so many spells now.
there's not all that many for Ranger anyway.
What's my
Yeah, dude, clerics are primary spellcasters.
So many spells.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I had to do that for fucking Reginald. Or not Reginald, fucking Augustus.
Augustus.
Feign death? Hell yeah.
What is an artificer's magic domain?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like rangers of nature, like sorcerers, or like blood magic.
The autistic domain?
It's just
Yeah.
arcane. Arcane is kind of its own thing.
I read it in a book. I read Harry Potter a lot.
Scared Potter. Ooh, Warding Bond. This sounds sick. If I select someone, a target within 60 feet, they get +1 to AC and saving throws and resistance to all damage.
Pretty good. How long does it last?
1 hour.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
I'm back.
There's some good.
All right. Well then, let's get started, gents.
Take me away.
We begin our game in the late morning of the first day of high sun. As the month implies, it's the peak of summer, albeit a mild one. Yesterday was the holiday August, a day of rest in the fields, but an auspicious day for business. You formally filed all the paperwork for the Regulators, and today you officially take possession of your headquarters.
Oh yeah.
The former Blue Roof Inn was repossessed by the church not half a week before coming into your possession, and all of its furnishings remain. As you enter the yard for the first time, you can hear what sounds like a horse stamping and making a racket in the stable.
Let's go check out the horse. Or I guess character.
What was going on with the horse?
We should see.
It occurs to you that a horse was not part of your contract with the church at all.
Hmm.
Oh shit, it's still there.
Is somebody
You
here?
asked me not to change it.
Okay, no, that's good. I just want to make sure it's visible.
Sorry, I'm still finishing up some stuff.
That's fine. So yeah, you guys are in the yard.
I want to go head to where the horse is.
Oh, you fucker. What devilry is this?
Oh, can you not go through the thing?
I
Hang
can't
on.
go through this door.
What?
There you go.
Haha.
My bad.
Are we supposed to have dynamic lighting here?
I have rigged the map for it, but we don't need it right now.
Hello, it's me,
yeah.
Cliff Rockwell.
So Cliff and Tex, you walk into the stable, and you are greeted in front of you with a kind of old wagon that is just parked in the main space here. And to your left is a very emaciated looking horse that is kind of like struggling to stand. It is like leaning up against like the fence of the stable and then jerking back.
Does that look like there's
stopping
any
and-
feed or anything that's left here?
There is some feed in the corner, but nowhere near where the horse is.
Alright, I want to go up to the horse and offer it one of my chewable lightweight individual food bars, my Cliff bars.
Give me an animal handling check.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you never heard of Cliff bars?
All right. Yeah, the horse greedily eats the food you offer it.
No one else
and
will.
is calm to your touch as it is very concentrated on eating.
How is this thing dying?
It looks like it.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. I gotta
I
remember.
said
the
it was
button.
emaciated.
Yeah, dude, this horse has 4 points of exhaustion and seems to have been left here since the inn was repossessed.
4 points?
4 points.
That's
So,
Die.
how
yeah,
many hit points is that?
it's not about hit points. Like, if it gets another level of exhaustion, it just dies.
I give it 2 more Cliff
So,
bars.
like, it has a movement of 0 right now. It's disadvantaged on everything.
I want to go up to it and use my spare the dying cantrip.
Well, it's not dead yet.
You touch a living creature, the creature becomes stable.
Right, like if they're making
It's
death
not
saves.
dying. It's not
Okay.
unconscious.
So it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
needs
I
food, right? Is there hay around?
Yeah, there's some like leftover feed in the corner, like over here. That's what these sacks are.
Do you have any
Uh,
apple and water?
I just gave it like fucking 3 Cliff bars, dude.
When you were coming into the yard, Tuco, you saw that there was a well in the back,
It's fantasy silver. With less
but its
lead.
trough is empty.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a. Is there a bucket back here?
There sure is.
I fill the water with the bucket.
You fill the water
Okay.
in the bucket.
I'm gonna grab one of these
Yeah.
sacks and...
You have a water full of bucket.
All right, I drink it.
It's nice, crisp well water.
All
Alright, this horse would like this water.
God damn it! It's just what Tuco sounded like.
Hey, horse, there's some water. I'm gonna put it in a thing. We
All
got his
right.
character, Cliff, I think. Get
My
the
name is
horse to
Flynn.
drink out of this.
Okay.
Whatever. Flint, Blondie, come on.
There's no aid needed. As soon as you slosh the bucket of water into its trough, the horse just like jams its head in there and is gulping and slurping.
It's a rather hot day, so I'm washing my face along with the horse in the water.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay, she can
Feel
make a
refreshed.
drink.
cool. Alright. There we go. I'm feeling better now. From work.
Alright, you guys like leave some hay in its like little feeding bin.
Yeah.
Close enough. So I can reach it.
Alright, so the horse is going to continue eating and drinking and seems content at the moment.
Come on, Tex. Let's examine the premises.
Alright.
Let's check it out.
So, what is in the corner here, over here? Is there any tools? What is this? Is this all farrier's tools, I imagine?
Yes, there's an assortment of tools from hammers to like specialized farrier stuff for sure. This is also kind of where you guys have like dropped off your stockpiles. So it's got a bunch of like your equipment and stuff in here as well.
There's 50 cliff.
Is there a way to make the things smaller for like our pictures down at the bottom, like the Akitan G?
Yeah, you can make them
Yeah,
go to
it's in the
settings, and you
just
can
need
say
to
no
adjust
avatar.
The avatar size.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
You can make it so it just shows names too, which is nice. That's how I roll.
What's wrong? You don't like Akila's picture?
I don't like
No.
any of your fucking pictures.
That's mean.
That's much better, thank you. So I was like, I can't see shit.
And it takes
Yeah.
up like fucking 40% of the screen. It's ridiculous.
It's because they're made for like
Yeah,
webcams.
it is huge by default.
All right, yeah, Cliff, you walk into the chili tap room. You can see that there are some like plates and stuff even still on some tables, with some like rotting remains on them.
Gross.
On the other hand, there appears to be 2 full kegs behind the bar.
That's good.
However, there is no like liquor.
Oh,
Kegs look alright.
Shelves are bare.
Crack it.
they look empty.
How would you know?
I pick one up. Is it full or empty?
Oh yeah, it's full.
I slam it onto the bar
There was no
to
liquor.
make an audible sound from its weight. Yep,
Yeah.
sure is empty.
It clunks and sloshes.
Disregard that. I thought you meant the kegs were empty.
Alright. We should tap it.
Is there a tap nearby?
And there sure
Behind the
is.
bar?
It's a
Okay.
bar.
I'm gonna go back there and tap the keg.
All right, man. You do so.
Flushed.
There is a row of mugs just below the bar, ready to go.
Yep. I take one.
I dust it out.
Yeah, same. It's like I blow on it and like a cloud of
You
dust
smell it.
comes up.
Sure, sure.
Look at this shed.
That shed appears to be the kitchen. It has a bunch of kitchen-y stuff, including a stove and then like a little wood oven over here.
Alright. Well, cheers to you, Blondie.
Yep. Cheers to you, I guess. This is great. Hey, Tex, you want some of this?
I pretend to take a
Yeah,
sip.
coming over and taking a sip.
I
Take
grab
take a lusty glug.
I grab a mug off the thing and dust it off and give him a drink.
Yeah, it ain't nothing fancy, but it gets the job done.
Yep.
So, what's it decorated like in this room?
Puts
What's on the walls?
Cliff Rebel Neo powder in it.
There is not much on the walls. The wallpaper is kind of like a faded red and white stripe, with like wood paneling on the bottom half.
So it's like we're in an Italian family restaurant.
Sure, yeah, kind of looks like it.
I'm gonna be in this room unloading my shit, and then I'm gonna take out a hammer and nail and hammer the nail to the wall to put up my old church calendar.
All right.
pictures of all your favorite popes.
Dum, dum, dum.
It's just the regular blank, like kind of calendar they gave us in the order.
I guess
I'm just walking around with my beer,
and-
checking things out.
I'm looking in the rooms.
Yep. I'm walking
Yeah.
down through the rooms,
Laminar.
and I go into this one, and I go, this looks nice.
Hey, Lamb.
You mean Tex, you bastard.
I'm talking to you, Morgan.
Oh, what?
On your sheet, make sure you note that you are carrying one Cliff Rockwell's amazing instantaneous vocal transference apparatus.
Okay.
You have the other sending stone.
Oh,
So yeah, you guys can talk to each other within a certain range.
nice.
I drop off my gear and stuff.
All right.
And go back.
While you guys
walking
are
about.
settling in, why don't you guys tell me what your characters all look like?
I look like Peter Dinklage.
Take a look at my picture that I've chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look like that guy, except instead
Pretty
of
simple
guns, they're
this
hand
time.
crossbows.
Yeah.
A short, bearded dwarf with a big old cowboy hat.
Yeah, I mean, my idea was up pretty much Clint Eastwood. I mean, or actually, yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I'm a fairly heavy set.
go ahead.
I'm fairly heavy set, but surprisingly light on my feet.
All right.
What race are you, Akito?
Human.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're mostly humans.
And how old are you?
I think I'm 40. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm 40.
Oh yeah, I need to pick my age.
Okay.
I thought I picked that.
Well, all right.
Must be on the
There's a
bottom.
knock upon the door,
Which door?
Oh,
the front
Oh.
door.
hello.
Hey, mister. I'm Oliver. Y'all must be the new monster hunters. He pulls some sealed papers out from his bag and flips through a couple before finding the one he wants. He replaces the other in his bag and continues, Regulators, right?
That's the one.
Great, I'm a courier for the church. I run official church contracts out to all y'all as well as delivering the weekly newsletter. He pulls out a copy and places the sealed papers on top and hands them to you. I'll be by the first day of the week and the 6th day, sometimes in between if there's a time-sensitive contract comes in like.
Thank you. I tip him a copper penny.
Alright,
Go
he
ahead.
catches
Praise the
your
sun.
iron penny and pocks it, and he says, "Oh, thanks, mister." He kind of spins on his heel and starts marching off, and then as he gets to the end of the deck here, he seems to remember something and like turns his head over his shoulder and says, "Sunlight your path," and
Oh,
wanders.
hey, wait! I throw a
Yeah?
Cliff bar at him.
How
He
hard? Make a
he
throw.
kind of like clumsily catches it, and he's like, "What's this?"
Eat it.
He kind of holds it up to his nose and sniffs it, and then takes a bite.
It's a meal replacement.
You gotta open the wrapper.
Yeah, don't eat the whole thing.
He kind of slowly chews, his face carefully impassive, and he says, "It's real good, mister."
All right, tell your
Hey, kid.
friends.
And he
kid.
kind of like puts it into a side pocket of his bag.
I'm gonna lay all that stuff out on the table here.
All right. Oliver takes off.
I'm
and
sitting
he,
here at the table looking at what Cliff is unveiling.
Hey, we got mail.
Yeah,
Better
so
keep those.
first off, the bigger thing you see here is the Bestiary
Oh,
newsletter.
The cockatrice?
There are also what appears to be 2 contracts issued by the Church of the Sun.
Wasting no time, huh?
How many of us can read?
I can read.
I don't think Tico could read.
Not English.
That's why I asked.
They taught us to read.
Okay.
They taught us to read and cipher in the order.
Gotta go to the sewers.
Saying,
Yeah.
I go down to the bottom of the newsletter and I stiffen a little bit as I read the rankings.
Sorry, as you read the what?
As I read the current rankings.
Oh, okay.
What?
In the newsletter, there are
Oh.
rankings for all the monster hunting companies in Loveland.
I see. Who the hell names their group Peaches?
I like 4 days. Come on! How can you not cheer for 4 days?
I think that like a fifth guy who's not Dave.
That would be the best if their actual internal dispute there was actually a Mike and he wasn't a partner, but he did the most work.
Oh wait, this one is addressed to us.
Ooh, which one? Flying pigs?
The waste transportation trouble one.
I saw. I don't see anything on the flying pigs one. Should I? Oh, there
Like
it is.
text, scroll down. Yeah.
It wasn't.
How amazingly efficient for us to get mail so fast after arriving. If only there was
I'm just sitting there reading
mail
these.
without the use of young boys.
Well, we can either go on a beautiful sewer expedition, go find out who's taking some guy's pics.
Reading the one about the pigs, Felix says the church is probably right about that. Half the time, these people blame wizards and sorcerers, but never comes anything like that.
What?
I couldn't hear you. You're too quiet, man. Oh wait, wrong accent.
They always think it's wizardry, but half the time, it never comes to anything like that.
Do you think they'd give us pigs if we saved his pigs?
Yeah, sure.
Why
What
we
are
need
we
pigs,
supposed
man?
to do with some
Why we-
pigs?
Not
What
sure
we need pigs with, man?
what exactly were you intended to do with the pigs?
Pigs are a fine delicacy of the South.
Yeah, you can eat pigs.
Thanks, Cliff.
Any of y'all know how to butcher a pig?
I could.
I mean, I could butcher
I mean,
a pig,
I I can dress an animal, yeah. I wasn't planning on it.
Torg Farm Estate is only half a day north.
Let's go kill the pigs.
We
How
can be
much,
back by supper?
Company ledger. So we could get. We only have 2 talents. If we do the pig thing, we get another full talent.
Potentially 2 more talents, actually.
Yeah, the church is sponsoring that contract and doubling the reward.
Oh,
But it
shit.
sounds like that's definitely a bit more risky.
If you want my opinion, we do the one that pays first and do the one that doesn't later.
That sounds like that's solid reasoning.
Agreed.
I didn't come here
We
just
need
to
buy
improve
some
my
food
reputation.
For Lil Cliff.
Who's Lil Cliff?
That's the horse. I named him Little Cliff.
Okay, so half a day north near the hills. Do we need to prepare?
Now I gotta put my shoes back on.
I mean, we just got here.
Shouldn't we spend the night?
Yeah, we can. I don't think we need to leave
What
immediately.
This place is haunted. I've heard
Plus, if-
stories of people buying houses and then being attacked by ghosts in the night.
Plus, with the pig contract, if the Order of St. Lanca's already been there, those boys usually know what they're talking about. So we might know what we're already dealing with.
Or it could be the wind. You never know with rules.
I'm aware of the wind just blowing hogs about.
Well, probably ain't no fucking wizard neither.
Let's go find the damn pigs.
What time of the day is it, Sagan?
It is around this time. It's around noon.
Okay, so like we
So you can get to the
just
Ford
got
farm.
here. We assuming we all walked here. So
Yeah,
we don't have horses or anything.
I mean, you have the one horse, but
We have
yeah.
the one horse. Okay, so we have a pack animal. We don't have.
So the half a day travel assumes that you're walking.
Wait,
right,
so
and
we got
that horse is
good
still
horse?
near dead.
Yes.
Okay, so we're not taking
Yeah,
that
it's not
thing
go-
anywhere.
No, it's not going anywhere.
So we,
Yeah, that-
we've got the one good horse, and then this dead horse.
As I sit
we have-
behind the bar, I pour myself a drink and light up one of my pre-rolled cigarettes from my backy,
Your
backy
back?
pouch.
All right.
Be careful, there's lots of sensitive equipment in my bag.
Can I'm gonna sit down next to oh, what the hell is your name? I'm gonna sit down next to Felix and use his light to light a cigar.
So what are we doing? Are we
Offers
taking
it
a ride
willingly.
and leave it tomorrow, or?
Much obliged. Let's say we set off tomorrow, first light.
Well, would you guys like to check out the neighborhood?
Will we
Yeah.
can?
Yeah.
What else is there to check
There's
out?
a wolf
Sure.
around, apparently.
Well, when you guys were coming in, you took notice of a saloon on the way in called the Manticore's Tail, and a small like alchemy shop called Potion Max.
I want to check out that alchemy shop.
All right, are you all gonna go to the alchemy shop?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Let's go get to know the neighbors.
I'm just reading these rankings. The 4 Daves.
All right, let me put you down on the map here.
Bone Crew.
All right, you guys stroll into Potion Max.
Oh shit! It's an environment.
Yeah, it's as you walk in, a bell over the door rings, and you come in. You can see that there are some shelves with a few books and a bunch of potions on display on the front table there. You can hear some like metal clanging in the back room, but no one appears in the front.
Hello. Is there like a bell at this table or something?
There was a bell when you walked in, but whoever is in the back apparently couldn't hear it over the.
I'm gonna
racket
go
they were
pound on
open.
this table.
Okay, you do so, and the clanging stops for a second until there's another pound, and then you hear some tools hit a table, and a gnomish man steps in through the back, hops up on a stool, and he kind of like looks over all of you, and he says, "Oh, hello! You must be the new Monster Hunters."
Hi, buddy.
This is what he looks like. This is Maxim Milton.
What you got in the thing there?
Oh, you know, potions. It's my trade, you know.
I got a really bad ulcer whenever I eat spicy food.
Greetings.
You got anything?
Oh, but of course. He jumps up and runs back to one of these chests in the back behind the counter and opens it up. Starts rummaging through, and you hear like glass clinking against glass. And he pulls out a little leather pouch. It's like smaller than the palm of your hand, and throws it down on the table. And he says, "This poultice will heal what ails you."
Right. How much is it?
2 pennies.
Alright, I pay you the 2 pennies.
All right.
Thanks for that.
May I have it?
Yeah, he slides it over to you. Inside, you can see that there is like a mash of herbs, like a blend of herbs that have been mashed down with a mortar and pestle. He says, "Just brew a tree with that, and you'll be right as rain."
Bro, what? A tree?
Tea.
Oh,
Hey, Tulbo.
I'm gonna give it to Little Cliff.
Hey,
What?
just give me a little pinch of that.
There you go.
I put it in a little bag.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna check it out later.
Max hops back up on his stool, and he says, "You boys looking for anything in a professional capacity, eh?"
What might you offer?
"Oh, I've got this and that. I've got some potions of stone skins, eh? Changes your skin to stone."
My skin is already hard.
I don't doubt it,
Right.
big fella. Says, I also have the standard healing kind of potions. And certainly many of my own sort of mixes. In fact, you know what? He leans forward, kind of conspiratorially, and like motions for someone to draw nearer to him.
I'll draw near. I want to loom a little.
All right. Yeah, you loom down over him, and he kind of like lifts his hand up as if to block a whisper, and he says, "How would you boys feel about a little under the table work,
Are you
Is
cheating
that
on me,
some
sir?
Sort of joke.
How?
Well, in my line of work, I don't get a lot of opportunity to get out and find the more rare and interesting ingredients, you see. So I was wondering if perhaps you would be interested in procuring for me any sort of strange or exotic ingredients you come across in your business."
We can keep an eye out for those. I happen to know a thing or two about wild herbs.
And why would I?
Excellent.
share them with you?
That's a good accent. Good job.
Well, certainly I would give you a sample of anything that I created from them.
I roll my eyes.
Like cowboy costume.
I roll my ankle.
He waggles his eyebrows at you specifically.
Sorry.
I missed that. What'd you say?
I did a stupid quick where I say I roll my ankle.
But I pictured him just immediately just going, ah! Just falling over.
It's pretty much what I did the other day. It was awful.
Oh, well, okay, while we already ruined the flow, hey Sagan, I finished most of my character backstory.
Cool.
So you can, I mean, I'll flesh it out some more, but that gives you at least a decent idea of where I'm coming from.
All right. I'll take a look at it later.
Yeah, if you need it or whatever. Just that you know it's
Sure.
there. Okay, so where were we? I was agreeing to do it, and then the Cliff apparently feels that helping this guy out is beneath him.
I just don't see what he can make that I can.
Well, how come you don't have a shop then?
So just got one. I haven't moved in yet.
Hmm.
Expertise comes in many forms, Cliff. You know that.
Max kind of just like looks around at you all, and he's kind of like fidgeting with his hands, and he's like, "So, are you boys gonna buy anything, or are you gonna? Have you been to the Manticore yet?"
We have not. Just moved in.
"Oh, great. Well, then let's go. I was just about to head over there myself."
Let's go.
Man, this town moves along at a fever pitch.
Yeah, he kind of like ushers you out of the shop and locks up.
I'm being friendly.
As he kind of like leads you down the street towards the Manticore, he starts chatting incessantly about chemical compounds and like atomic bonds and stuff, which goes over many of your heads.
I want to listen intently, even if I don't understand everything.
Sure.
shit. Hey, Sagan.
Yeah.
Apparently, you have to roll for some of the other patches on this robe, if you so choose to.
I have to roll on what?
For the robe of useful items, there's a basic set that the robe has, and then there's like 4d4 other things that you choose.
Oh, you can just choose whatever ones you want.
All right, I'll roll it myself. Actually, fine. I'll roll it and then pick them.
Okay. So you guys roll up to the Manticore's tail, and Max just kind of like busts in through the door and rolls up immediately to the bar. You guys come in. You can see that it's fairly busy for afternoon. A lot of people are in here getting their lunch, getting their drink on in the early afternoon.
What's Max? Has Max ordered anything?
He's up at the bar right now shooting the shit with the bartender. You guys have just walked in.
I want to go up to Max and offer to buy his drink and get the same thing as he gets.
Oh, thank you. He just orders an ale.
Yeah.
The barkeep kind of has like a sad look in his eyes, and he kind of has like a 1,000-yard stare. You know, he never really like focuses on anyone, and when he takes your order, he just kind of like nods and starts serving it and slides the cups towards you.
Can I take a look at him? Like, is it something obvious, or is he just off in outer space? Like, is this something recent, or is he just like this?
Give me an insight check.
Does he have chickenpox?
Does he have hand, foot, and mouth disease? Sorry, I gotta find my goddamn insights. I don't know if I have. Oh, hey, I have decent insight.
That's not bad.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a secret. Nothing worth taking you to the closet for, but
Okay.
Don't take me in the closet.
what are the rest of you guys doing?
I go up to the bar and just order a whiskey.
Same.
All right, yeah,
Shame.
he plunks down 3 shot glasses in front of you guys and pulls out a bottle and corks it and just pours over the 3, recaps the bottle and places it under the bar.
I hold it up and offer to cheers with Cliff and Felix.
To our business venture.
Returned.
Yep.
Max and Milton joins your cheers and gestures towards the bartender and he says, "This is Dodd, by the way. He runs the place." Dodd just kind of nods.
Yeah, I kind of just tip the hat to him.
I say hello.
That's Dodd.
He does look sickly.
He doesn't seem to be enjoying his job very much.
What's going on? Is there like a band playing? We got Bard in here.
I'm gonna whisper
there's
to Tuco.
Okay.
I can whisper to
There's a piano in the corner, but no one is at it at the moment.
You trying to whisper at me?
Yeah, just a sec. Do I have you in? No, I don't. Just a minute.
No one's playing the piano.
Nope, it sits empty at the moment. Usually, now that you guys have been here for a moment,
What's
yeah.
what's the crowd like? What's like the socioeconomic class? What kind of neighborhood is this? You know, like.
Well, funny you should ask. I was just about to tell you. A lot of these people seem to be like maybe like lower mid class, millers and like shopkeepers and that sort of crowd. They seem to be mostly in here for lunch, but a few of them are drinking. You can see that actually a lot of the people in this room are kind of giving the northern table a lot of birth, where you can see what looks like a gnome, a human, an elf, and an immense green woman who Tex you would recognize as a half-orc.
I want to kind of wander over to Tex here and say, what can you tell me about the neighborhood? Who are those people at the table over there? They're certainly different.
Did you mean Max?
Or Max, sorry. Max.
Your Tex.
I'm Tex. Listen.
I talk to myself. So,
Please.
Dex, what do you think about all these people?
Nice place.
Sorry, I missed that. What were you asking?
So, Max, what can you tell us about the neighborhood? Who's at that table up there? They're sure different.
He kind of like hops down from his stool and makes a not so indiscreet peek over the corner like this, and like hops up over the table to see over it, and he's like, oh yeah, and then he heads back to his seat and says, oh, that's Peaches. They're another monster hunting company. I guess you could say they're your competition.
Oh shit, you guys, it's Peaches.
Yeah, good for them, I guess.
Many
And,
monsters.
where is their base of operations?
Sorry, what was that?
Where would you find their base of operations?
Oh, I think they're a few blocks south of here. I'm not quite sure exactly. They stop in the shop sometimes.
We got neighbors, boys.
Not all that surprising.
According to the newsletter, we got a whole lot of neighbors.
Yeah.
Max kind of continues and starts like ticking off his fingers, and he says, "I believe they're Andraste, Sutha's the big one, Jamie's the small one, and Mara's the one with the furs." Peaches.
Why do they call them Peaches? Max?
That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure.
Tex, maybe we should go introduce ourselves.
After you, Cliff.
And I guess may not be all that appreciative of the competition and interrupting their drinking.
Doesn't mean we can't be polite.
I just
Indeed.
nod.
Coming with
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the two of them do it, and then we'll just I'm just gonna kind of be at the bar.
I'm hanging back. If they
Alright.
respond in a friendly manner,
Yeah.
then I'll
Yeah.
reciprocate. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Felix is not out here to be making all kinds of friends and shit.
As you guys approach the table, Mara and Andraste are kind of like leaned in and are just talking to each other. Sutha has been watching you guys since you came in, and you can see like a big, giant great axe just leaning on the wall behind her. As you approach, Jamie the gnome turns in his seat and like gives you like the kind of like jerky subdued nod, but he doesn't say anything.
I give them a shallow bow. Good evening.
I'll imitate his bow as good as I can, given how large I am.
All right, yeah, you do so, and Jamie's like just kind of like nods again to himself, and he kind of like you see his eyes like drift to your weapons, and he says, "You must be the new team in town, huh?"
That's That's correct. I am Cliff Rockwell, and this is my associate, Tex Tulliver.
I just nod.
He dips his head and he says, "Pleasure's mine, I'm sure. What can I help you with?"
Oh, well, we just arrived in town, and we're making rounds, and thought we'd come over and introduce ourselves.
He kind of just like turns back and turns his back to you. He says, "Consider it given." And Mara kind of like gives you guys a piteous look, and she doesn't say anything, but it's like a "I'm sorry for him" kind of look. Andraste is kind of like leaning back in her chair and smirking at you guys.
So, what do you guys like to do for fun?
Sutha actually leans forward at this and gives you a toothy grin. Although she's not like really looking at you so much as past you and up at Tex. And she says, "I like to arm wrestle."
Me too.
Oh, Tex likes to arm wrestle too.
She wordlessly plants her elbow on the table. And there's a space across from her.
I nudge Felix and Tuco, and I kind of just turn around in my chair instead of sitting at the or I guess the probably not even chairs here, but I kind of just turn around from facing the bartender to kind of leaning up against the bar as I watch.
Yeah, Felix is always kind of doing that way because he likes to see his surroundings at all times. But yeah, he's been watching from that perspective.
Yeah, well, I've been keeping
yeah.
Word, as this is starting to go down, this couple here kind of moves away.
I just moved right over here. Come on, Tex.
I'm gonna come down and plunk myself down and go to grass pans with her.
Alright, dude, yeah. You fucking, you clap her hand fucking Predator style, and her grip is firm.
I wink at her.
She smirks at you.
Smirk
and
back.
The contest is on.
Already getting it in.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Ooh, I don't have Lordvar strength. Let's go.
Listen,
I know.
We gotta beat up the biggest company in the yard.
Sick. I gotta find strength. Alright.
You only get one chance to make
Oh,
a first impression,
Mark. There is a very brief moment where your hands are held firmly in the middle with both of you giving it your all, and then just without warning, the back of your hand cracks against the table. She laughs.
She went over the top.
Ooh.
2 out of 3.
I want to rub the back of my hand and give her nothing but an appreciative, snarly grin.
She nods at Cliff and she says, "Your friend wants 2 out of 3.
Need a Cliff bar.
Damn it, you!
Cliff, I don't need performance enhancers. I'll go in again.
All right, give me another strength check.
Turns out this is the day that Tex found his fetish.
What the
That's a save, not a check.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, you did it the first time too. Yeah, give me a check.
Where's the check?
It's just on. You click on the strength.
The stat straight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Make sure you to go over the top.
Already made that joke.
Oh,
All right, this time you feel determined, and she gets you down to like 45 degrees, and she starts smirking at you and like showing like her pointy tooth at you, and then you start coming back, and as you cross the midline, her smirk starts turning into a frown as you see like veins starting to bulge on her arm, and you fucking just very softly lay her hand down on the back of the table.
Very softly, very romantically.
I wink again.
Yeah, it was not on purpose. This was pure effort. It was a
I
pretty
know.
close roll.
I know, but
Clap
after.
in delight.
She gives you an appreciative nod and then resets her arm and she says tiebreaker.
Okay. I go in. I'm determined.
All right.
I look
worry.
at I look at Flint and I say, I got $10 on the orc.
You piece of shit.
But I'll take you up on that. New guy seems to be able to handle himself.
Okay. Straight click. What do I do second? Same thing.
Yep, same thing.
Big money, no whammy.
Uh,
Moderate whammy.
mid range.
Amazingly, you slam the back of her hand down on the table.
Oh shit.
And she is stunned. Like, she can't quite believe that it happened so quickly. There is an audible gasp from Mara across the table. And Droste, like, looks off across the room and appears not to care. And Jamie just seems to be giving you an appreciable nod, Tex.
I flip a shilling over to Flint.
I catch it in my outstretched hand. That was already there as soon as it happened. I take it and it goes under the poncho and I put it into my pocket.
Hey Sagan.
Much obliged.
I take a wrapped Cliff Bar out of my sack, put it on the table, and slide it towards her.
Hey, can we get how many
You
Cliff
can
Bars
munch on
does he
that.
have, Sagan? I'm calling this in.
She like kind of like looks down at it with her hands in her lap and looks at you and then just like grabs it and takes a bite of half of it off at once and just chews quietly.
I watch her face. Does it look like she likes it?
She just kind of chews and never breaks eye contact with you as she's chewing.
I'm looking right back.
And she swallows, shrugs, and throws the other half on the table.
I gave her a thumbs up.
I'm just gonna get up from the table, nod at Sufa, and say, thanks, really sincerely, and kind of head
She
back.
gives you like a respectful nod.
And head back to the table. And I'll rub my arm a little on the way through. She big.
Sure.
Very nice to
Cliff-
meet you.
Cliff, give me a perception check as you're leaving.
Okay.
As soon as Tex's back is turned and you're starting to walk away, you see Sutha also starting to rub her arm.
Well, they seem nice.
They do. I like the big.
Yeah, once you guys leave, all of them like start like leaning in and whispering at each other.
Did it? We scared.
I almost did
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm sure they thought that was plenty scary.
I'm gonna order another drink, and yeah.
All right.
Token disappeared.
Just a second here.
I'm gonna buy Texas the next drink. I'm very proud.
All right.
Thank you.
Only
Cliff.
we could construct some sort of gauntlet to amplify your strength.
If only it was marvelous and perhaps wonderful.
I had a dream once that I had a cape that let me go from one place to another in a cloud of smoke.
That sounds like a crowning achievement. It sounds amazing.
So you guys are hanging out at the Manacores for a while. And as the afternoon kind of settles in, at one point, a woman comes in and settles herself at the piano and starts playing.
He's singing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask earlier, but can I do like a perception or an insight check to see if any of their equipment seems unusual to me?
You most certainly can.
Ooh, as a
Would you,
tinkerer, right?
Perception or insight?
We'll do perception.
Okay.
Or actually, no, because you're kind of like looking for it. Make an investigation.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Big money, no big money, regardless.
Yeah. So while you were over there, you got a good look at Sutha's axe, which is easily bigger than you are, and it has the sort of like immaculate sheen that you recognize as a holy artifact. Like it's free from scuffs and that sort of thing.
Okay.
You also saw that Mara was idly toying with a ring on her finger that looked pretty expensive. And Jamie was wearing a necklace of some kind.
I didn't notice any kind of like maker's mark on either of those.
Nah, you weren't close enough to see. You just kind of saw that they were wearing them.
All right.
It stood out from like the regular attire.
Okay. You drunk yet?
I mean, at this point, you guys have like a couple hours of drinking on, if that's what you've been doing.
So, from many places, here we are to start something.
Indeed. I do believe we should probably.
Huh? I'm sorry, what?
You got cut off.
So I do believe we should probably be on our way. Some business to attend to tomorrow.
That's right. You need 8 hours of sleep.
Why?
Not with that Cliff Bar.
That's also true, too, bro.
Hey, Hey, do you ever think about putting this little serum I put into the Cliff Bars?
What do you mean? The thing that you got from Max?
Yeah. Max, can we put this? Can we bake with this?
Ooh, can I sell Cliff Bars in your establishment?
He looks at you, Tuco, and he says, "Nah, you gotta drink it." And he looks at you, Cliff, and he says, he kind of squints a little, and he's like, "I think that would be a conflict of interest."
Wait, if you're making money, it's like the people that have the candy bars by the checkout.
Tuco, I'm just gonna make up my own serum.
Bartender, how many fingers am I holding up?
Has he said a word since we've been here?
Not really.
Seems like the quiet type.
He just kind of like looks over towards you, Tuco, and shakes his head and turns back.
I think he's blind.
I do not think that is his ailment.
I think Tuco's right.
Ale with mint?
Alright, are we turning in then?
Are you?
I want to go back and finish looking around the place and settle in for the evening.
Yeah, I'm ready to go start investigating this. These missing pigs.
These are the two things in the neighborhood, right? The Manicore's Tail and the Potion Place are the two go-tos.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what you got in the neighborhood. You guys head back to the headquarters.
Are we stocked on things like healing potions? Should we have bought some of those from him?
Probably.
You do have a limited stock of healing potions that are like in your supply cache.
Okay.
I'll say that there's like 10 for you to take from before you have to like replenish it with your stocks.
Okay, so there's enough for tomorrow.
There's a crate of 50 Cliff Bars back there.
It's a whole crate.
Well, once we're there, I head back to my quarters. And relax.
There's no room.
I'm gonna have another couple drinks at our bar before I head to bed.
I'm gonna join.
All right.
Hey, Sagan.
Yes.
What does this room look like? What's in here?
That is a mostly bare room with like some kind of ratty, like it's kind of what it looks like. Best you can tell, it seems like probably like a flop house area from this inn. Like this would be like, I have an iron penny to spend to sleep, please.
That's where Peaches get to stay if they ever come over.
Hey, fuck that. I run back here. Tex! Hey, Tex!
Yes,
Tex, come look at this. Check this out. Look.
I'm coming.
Look at all this room for activities.
This looks like it could be a workshop.
This would be a fantastic workshop.
I just want to look around the room, dig in the dirty corners, kind of size the place up, you know?
Yeah, I mean, aside from what you see there, like, these bundles over here are just more of these bedrolls that you've just been thrown in the corner with some pillows. It's mostly a bare room, and not very well cleaned.
I'm gonna
We
dump
should've-
all my instruments and tinker's tools in here.
Alright.
I'll put down my Smith's tools.
This is perfect.
More room than we've had. Should I take just one of these rooms and push 2 beds together or some shit?
What's that?
Take one of these rooms and push 2 beds together?
Because you're so huge.
You can't sleep on a twin.
It does make sense.
Just
Yeah,
leave
sure.
diagonally across.
I mean, yeah, we got some spare beds.
Yeah, you do.
I just hear the beds screeching on the ground as he's moving them around.
Yeah, you hear the scraping. Word.
Before I go to sleep, I hang up a poster of my favorite Dwarven sports team.
Oh yeah,
Your
who's your
favorite what?
Dwarven sports team?
I don't remember right now. I'll tell you later.
Alright.
I want to look at a special candle that I keep that I burn before bed while I just kind of say my prayers and meditate before bed.
Alright, sounds good.
After I finish my drinks, I'm gonna go to the room and mark off that day on the calendar.
Alright.
Cliff Rockwell's amazingly handsome and well-rendered character portrait.
You just noticed that?
I thought it was part of the thing. I didn't realize it followed him around.
Yeah, it's his nameplate.
What's nice, guys? American spirits last forever.
It's true. They also take forever to smoke.
That's what I'm doing. I've just been sitting here chilling in a chair, smoking a cigarette while I've been playing.
I've just
I
been
bought them
imagining you guys-
when we were camping, and I've got to use them up. I got 3 left.
Word.
I remember my friend Katie during her like mad hipster phase started buying those, and she was like, "They're natural, so they don't give you cancer." I was like, "Yeah, they fucking
What?
do. What are you talking
Can I-
about?"
That's stupid as
Can I
fuck.
set
That's the
my
dumbest thing
alarm
I've ever
clock
heard.
Prototype.
They have filters in them now. The hell?
So I'm just imagining you guys like your character portraits or the exact character from The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Mine would not be the exact character, but yes, I'm basically Clint Eastwood with the appropriate differences for the period, because this isn't actually the 1800s.
Yeah, get it.
So like, I've got just whatever kind of pants they're wearing, and I don't have a button down on. I just got a tunic on underneath, but I still have the poncho. Poncho and the cowboy hat look the same.
Okay, what about you, Justin?
My dude looks exactly like if you open up my character sheet, you see a fucking full picture of my dude. Just imagine that, except instead of pistols, he's got hand crossbows.
Oh yeah,
And he's got like a scimitar and a short sword attached to his thing, and the half plate armor is like woven in with the kind of trench coat type deal.
yeah. My guy's got the 2 hand crossbows, a longbow on his back, and then a short sword.
Oh Jesus, heavily weaponed.
I just
Oh.
got this. I got a patchy.
The hand crossbows aren't very big, so I figured he's got those at his sides and the bow on his back.
Oh, that wasn't a criticism.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, Connor.
Cliff Rockwell's amazing boltless crossbow arrows.
And Akita, what do you look like? Exactly
So-
the same?
Yeah. I got leather armor on though, with the
Leather
crossbow
armor,
and the
Chico
short
face.
sword.
Okay.
I like that you're sleeping in the fucking hostel.
You
area.
guys are gonna get fucking soft sleeping in those beds.
We're gonna kick you out of there once we start moving like tables and shit in.
Then
Nah,
he's just
you
gonna
can't.
start sleeping on the porch or in the stable.
Yeah,
With little Cliff.
you guys gotta get hard unless you get soft.
Saw your mother
Alright.
last night. That was enough.
You ain't seen nothing. I can't. How can you even hear me
Goddamn.
over there?
Question, can we all hear each other talking as we go to bed?
Fantastic hearing.
It's just like one of those, like, good night,
Good
Tuco.
night,
Lots of holes
Good night,
in the
Tex.
walls.
good night, John boy.
Good night, Cliff.
Good night, Tuco.
Good night, Felix.
Good night, John boy.
Good night,
night.
Fred.
Little Cliff.
Y'all
Good
shut
idea.
the fuck up. Try and go to sleep.
I think it's the next
Alright.
day.
I set my alarm clock.
What did you say to me?
All right. Yeah, you guys wake up. the
do I
next
wake
morning
up with Tuco in my room in the morning?
Spooning.
at the foot of your bed.
Darius. Darius.
Can I fucking help you with something?
I feel like we've been here before.
Hold on a second.
Say again.
Yes.
My alarm clock prototype is an hourglass attached to a tiny bell
Alright, I'm back.
with some mechanical mechanisms in between.
Yeah, your alarm clock. Your
That's
alarm
right.
clock rings you awake at first light.
Did you put the sleepy guy on your fucking token when you were asleep?
Sleeping.
Wait, what? I'm not sitting in front of my computer.
He put the sleepy
Oh, God
face
damn it.
status effect on his dude.
For canon purposes, I picked the room farthest away from Cliff because I knew about that fucking alarm clock.
Sure. All right. Well, it is now morning. It is the second day of High Sun.
I want to go out and see the sun.
All right.
Go wander through the workshop from our new house before breakfast.
I sit
Yeah.
up in my bed with Tuco sitting next to me. I light up my morning cigarette.
I'm gonna go
Snack
check
it out
on
and
little
what's bad for
Clifford.
you?
So, Tex, you kind of find, unfortunately, as you come outside that you're in the city now, and so you don't get to see like the sun cresting the horizon anymore.
Too much
In fact, you kind of have to wait until like it crests the buildings around you, which it does about an hour after what you know to be actual sunrise.
I'm vaguely disappointed. Like, an ill omen, but not a major one.
Apache.
Word. Cliff, you're checking on the
that's
horse.
still open. You're probably in the
That's
wrong
right.
location because that's going to be every morning.
I know.
Not entirely certain that is how omens operate.
Cliff, give me an animal handling check. Okay. The horse is definitely looking better. It seems to have more energy. It's now a little more skittish when you approach, but like once it sees that you're bringing more food and stuff, it kind of calms down. And it has a point less of exhaustion now, so it's at 3.
All right.
Felix is like, yeah, my experience, omens are 90% bullshit. Someone's gonna try to pull some nasty fucking asshole shit, and they don't like to give no warning.
I'm inclined to agree.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cliff.
Morning, Cliff.
How
You sound
are you
so
doing?
Serious.
This is my happy voice. Beautiful eventful day.
I bust open a Cliff Bar.
I in my Capri Sun.
Is that all you eat?
I'm still working on it. I've got to get it perfect.
You
You need to
put some
eat it for
chicken
every
in.
meal.
I'm taking a bath.
What the hell did
I,
you just say?
I think he's asking if you're gonna put some chicken in there.
Oh my god.
Ew. That was.
I'm sorry, I thought I could get away with walking away to get my whiskey. And I could not.
Is that what you said?
I said I don't think you need to eat it every meal of the day to evaluate its properties.
Too late. Already stuffed it down my throat.
Felix is working about filling his water skin with some of the booze from the keg.
Nice.
I walk in with a towel, very
I
damp.
believe that was
towel.
for everybody, Felix.
Well, you get your own skin. You can bring some with you.
Too good. Did you take a well bath?
I take a well bath and I'm very wet and I sit down with my old towel at the bar. What's for breakfast?
Rotten food.
Look,
Beer.
another maid, make your own goddamn food.
You guys
Yeah,
have
man.
some very basic staples in the company
Yeah.
stocks stored in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Oh, you got any sausages?
No, I do not.
I said, do we have any sausages? Sass mouth.
There are a
Yes,
couple
Barilla.
sausages in the kitchen.
I do believe you should go investigate that.
I grab the reddest sausage and I start just fucking eating it.
Kitchen's over here.
Jesus, kitchen's fucking
I'm-
far away
I'm
from the
just-
dining area.
I'm just
That's
fucking
intentional. We live in a medieval world.
That's true.
I'm
Things catch
It
on
would
fire.
be a fire hazard.
loading
Yeah.
my face with this like sausage. It's so good.
Saying, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna spend the rest
I look
of
at
my
Felix. He's been gone a while. I'm gonna go see what food is in there.
alchemist
Probably
supplies.
not a
and
bad
things.
I
idea.
lock the door.
Oh.
I lock the door.
Does the door have a lock saying?
No, it does not.
Okay, I just walk in.
Oh, what? Hey,
The god damn it.
I just had half this sausage.
I kind of just look at him with like a disappointed look.
What? We didn't have any food.
What are you
Last night.
talking about?
I didn't eat. I only
We-
drank last night.
Whose fault is that?
Doesn't matter. I'm just explaining
I
why
had
I
a
didn't
plate
eat
of
this
stew.
sausage.
Look, we're all here. Let's make enough for everybody. Take it over to the bar.
Fuck
Yeah, I just-
that. Y'all can do that.
Dog, I
Leave
sent
the
you a
sausage.
message.
I saw it.
Okay.
I was just gonna. I was just.
I work with Felix, and
All
two
right.
of us make some breakfast for everybody. Just some cooked up
Do
sausage.
we have to make a breakfast check?
Yeah, you probably should.
Nah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it's nothing fancy. It's just like some cooked up sausage and whatever was in there, and I gotta bring it back. You know,
Are
and
there
I just,
chickens?
breakfast is up. And I sit down and start eating.
I'm gonna go for
Yeah,
breakfast.
dude.
Yep.
Hey, can I? Morgan, what room were you sleeping in?
The one on the lower level. Yeah, that one. Let's scrunch those two beds together.
Can you help me move this table?
I'm coming down.
I want to take the table from this room and move it in here.
Okay, I just pick up the table.
All right.
Yeah, just,
Why don't we just let Cliff sleep down there?
are you kidding? There could be harmful gases and chemicals in here.
Can you just keep the alarm
No.
clock in there? And that way you could get up to go get it.
Or you can just open a window.
I mean, yeah, the sunlight normally does the job. I guess he is a dwarf and they are used to being underground,
Right. I was waiting for you to realize that.
which would, in my opinion, mean that the sunlight would be even more disturbing.
What an open house that we can talk to each other so freely like this.
Yeah, we gotta start closing up these holes in the wall. Everybody can hear everybody all day long.
I'm feeding little Cliff.
Some of these,
You
let's get some of this
see
money.
as
We
you
can pay a
approach
carpenter
Tuco
to
that
come
it
by.
seems like he has already been fed, but he doesn't say no to more.
There you go, buddy. Pet, pet.
We're gonna have a
Give me an
fat,
animal
fucking
handling.
useless horse.
He's gonna be stronger than that. Not
He
bad.
kind of snorts as you're patting at his snout, but he doesn't like shrug you away or anything.
All right. What time are we gonna leave?
What's
Once
with
we're done,
this?
figured we'd eat and head on out.
Was this wagon added in afterwards?
Yes,
Okay.
that you guys have
Yeah.
a serviceable wagon at your disposal.
Yeah, it's an object. It's not.
You
part
never
of
know when you're gonna need a wagon.
All right.
I need a wagon right now.
Grandpa.
Cliff is good to go.
No, I'm
All
ready.
right.
I go and gather up my things from my room.
I grab a blanket and a broom.
I'm gonna clean my canyon on the porch.
All right. So you guys start heading out of the city, heading along the North Road.
So it was half a day's travel north.
Oh, also, I couldn't remember the names and stuff, but I would be like from northern steppe or north of there. Horse country. And the herds.
Northern Steppe is generally where like all the Goliaths live.
Oh, okay. And where would
Um,
cows live?
Cows would be like Northern Windhaven.
Okay, got it. Okay, so on the border with this northern steppe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by the
for
windmills.
sure.
Yeah, because my idea was like my idea was that I was like not full on, well, grew up with like a herding culture or whatever.
A cow lad.
I mean, no, I straight up said he became a cowboy later, but I mean, he grew up with like a Mongol, you know, like grew up with the horses and the herds.
But yeah, so you guys
Is it-
head north, and you walk for half the day, and arrive at the Torg farmstead in the afternoon.
Once we get this money, we are buying horses. I've not been this long without a horse in quite a while.
Let me get you on the map here.
Do you need a horse? I can get you a horse.
I know a guy. Me.
We are not going to be participating in no horse rustling.
No, it's one of the patches in the road.
What?
I can pull a horse off my clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually
He has a
we're all gonna
mechanical
need
horse.
horses.
Oh, okay. Well,
So yeah, you guys arrive in the afternoon on a farmstead that matches the description in the contract. You guys approach and you can see that there's 2 buildings here, and then like a pig pen and a small garden. And there's an old portly man surveying the pig pen at the moment. And he kind of sees you appearing or approaching, and it kind of waddles in your direction and meets you over here.
greetings. We are the regulators, arrived on behalf of the patrimony here to investigate your monster problem.
Oh, fucking monster hunters! Alright, see, I go over here with my old dang old pigs and fucking blow on my fucking gate and fucking I've repaired like 5 times. Losing all my fucking pigs on here. He's gesturing wildly between the pigs and this outlined section of the fence up here, which you can see. From here, it looks like you can tell that the wood in that section of the fence is much newer than the rest of it.
I'm silently watching him as he animatedly describes this, and you just see my head going back and forth, looking at the things he's pointing at.
Yeah, while they're all doing that, I'm gonna go over to this side where I'm in a good range, and I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my detect magic ritual.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Cut right down to the investigation.
Come on, Tex. Let's look for clues.
We're gonna follow that.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, so is the guy finished talking yet, or can I ask him? He
He's
just is,
continuing to talk pretty much until you interrupted.
but he's just saying everything we know from the notice.
Pretty much.
Okay.
He
Hold on,
seems to be like gesticulating like pigs flying away on their own
Now,
and
did
shit.
you see anything happen to your pigs, or was this all something you discovered in the morning?
I fucking see on my own goddamn eyes. I was fucking vents explosions and my pigs and getting flying away.
So
Some kind of fucking wizardry.
you saw the pigs fly away?
He nods emphatically.
Indeed. All right. What time of day was this?
He kind of like mumbles and grumbles, indicating it's happened several times. Last time, the best you can get out of him was 3 days ago.
How many pigs was stolen?
He holds up a finger.
One pig each time.
He nods.
Mm-hmm.
Felix, you detect no magical anything happening over here.
All right. It lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna keep that up. So I
Okay.
Kind of wander around.
Investigate.
I'm gonna wander around the rest of the farm.
Okay,
No.
give me an investigation check while you're looking at where the pen was damaged.
Sure.
Can I do
Cliff too,
the-
if you're looking at it, sure.
Yeah, I want to check out where the paddock.
What direction did these pigs fly off to?
That's how I'm told them hills over yonder. And he kind of like
Hmm.
limply points towards the back of the farm.
Okay, so they headed north. Now, about how high were those pigs flying through the air?
Oh, he kind of like gestures, kind of about like upper chest neck height.
Mm-hmm. And did your fence get broken every time?
Yeah, man, they're fucking blowing up my fence every fucking time. Fucking wizards and.
Mm-hmm.
He said every fucking night.
Were there any footprints
Every
left
time.
behind in your pig pen?
Well, I'm a monster hunter. I don't know nothing about no dragon. I'm a pig farmer, you see. All I know is hogs and occasional carrot.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Said it was 3 days ago, Hans, that this last occurred?
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
So you guys investigating this side of the pen, you can see that there is a lot of like wood fragments that have kind of looked like they exploded inward towards the center of the pen. You can see like pieces of shattered wood like embedded in the mud and dirt and stuff. And it looks like there are certainly a lot of like nail holes in these posts and a lot of like newer wood replacing what is just like that whole side of the fence.
Now, does it look like something broke through the fence?
Yeah.
You get up there and give me an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, I've moved up.
You
Second here, let me.
You want me to? Say, you go.
No, he's talking to me.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, you got that notion.
And you said there's.
In fact,
bits
you
and
see that there is like on the post itself some like claw marks.
I point that out to Cliff and Tex there, and I also wave Felix over as I see him walking closer by.
Yeah, Felix, as you kind of like patrolled the perimeter of the farm, you didn't see anything really amiss. But give me a survival check.
Sure.
So you did notice that there are some depressions in the ground that don't like resemble any animal that you know, but it appears to be something heavy and it's moving away from the pen.
All right. Tracks of some kind.
Yeah.
Hey, Felix, I've been speaking with this farmer. My inclination is something invisible is simply walking through this fence, picking up a pig, and walking away with it.
It could be it, and there's tracks leading
He
away.
claims they are flying, but they ain't flying very high. And if you look here, there's some claw marks on this this fence post right by where it keeps getting broken.
Yeah, it ain't no wizardry.
No,
I've
it
been
looks
checking
like
the whole
some of
place
these
for
wood bits
magic.
have
There ain't a
been
trace of it anywhere.
stamped into the ground, and his hogs are big, but they ain't that heavy.
Yeah, and I make sure I point out the tracks that I found leading away.
Could you make out anything specific about
Ain't like anything I ever seen before.
them? 2 legs.
Was it 2 legs? Was I able to make out
Yes,
anything about the
you
tracks?
can tell it's bipedal for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's biped.
Well, that narrows it down at least a little bit.
Is it a cockatrice?
So,
Uh,
okay,
No,
so
it is
Sagan,
definitely not.
yeah,
Yeah.
so like, how are we doing, like, our knowledge of monsters in this? Do we roll, what check are we rolling to, like, see if this sounds like something we know?
Probably a history check.
History check?
I'm trained in
Yeah.
history.
Have Felix, do you recall anything that would fit this?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You are familiar with several kinds of, like, unnatural beasts and demons and things of that sort that can become invisible or just are innately invisible. It's hard to tell with the evidence provided, like what specifically it is. But like, given like the hunger for pigs apparently, and the nature of the destruction of the pen, you're suspecting some kind of demon. Like there seems to be some intelligence to what was going on.
Probably some kind of demon.
Yeah, it
Comes
seems to be about
smart.
fitting.
Knows where it's coming. Comes to the same place every time. Comes through the
Not-
same fence.
Not too smart since it keeps going through the goddamn fence instead of stepping over it.
Some
But,
of us can't step over the
I
fence.
don't think it much cares.
You could climb over it, Cliff. I believe in you. See, I knew you could do it.
As you guys are kind of talking,
I have an idea.
Wilhelm has taken a seat on the rear of his pig that's just kind of laying in the muck there. Pig doesn't seem to mind.
Ooh,
There are
hold
some
on.
some writings in the church, not any kind of dogma, that I remember back when I was with the order, that some people believe that the pig was a forbidden animal. A lot of that goes back to certain kinds of demons like to feast on them specific.
Makes sense. Keep them around. Demons show up. Let's go to ask a guy a couple more questions and let's head off to the north and see if we can't follow these tracks.
How did I get this clip bar?
Yeah, as you guys
Where did
reapproach
they come
him
from?
sitting on that pig, he's just kind of like filling up a pipe as you guys roll up.
I lean down a little bit to get eye level with him while we're talking, and almost like to a child.
Mm-hmm.
And then I say, "So, did you hear any noises when these pigs have been taken from you? Growls, other such sounds?"
He's puffing on his pipe, getting it lit, and he kind of like pulls it away from his mouth and blows out some smoke, and then gestures towards the damaged part of the pen, and he says, "This is that goddamn wood exploding,
Mm-hmm. Silent otherwise.
squealing on the pigs, you know."
Yeah.
Did you
I
see
think
anything?
we're gonna take off from here and see if we can't follow. We found some tracks up over here behind your barn. We're going to head up north and see if we can't find what's been making this disturbance for you.
It was very fortuitous. It was very good, very good. I'll be here, of course, holding down my pigs, and I make sure none of them are flying away while you guys are gone. I'll be right here when you come back.
Hopefully, see you shortly.
All right.
I look to the rest of the group and kind of motion. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right. You
and
guys,
as we walk out, you see me kind of just disgustedly like wiping my boots off on the grass from that filthy fucking pig pen,
sure.
just kind
Yeah,
of
see-
disdainfully.
All right. So you guys head off following these tracks, and they start like leading towards the hills, like the farmer said. Let's see here. This is your view as you're kind of heading north from the farm. As you head into like these trees, going towards the hills. And in fact, once you reach the trees, it's a lot easier to track this thing, as whatever it is must be fairly big, and there are a lot of like scuffed trees and broken branches and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever wants to give me a survival check to get some more information.
I'll throw one in there.
Not
Oh
me.
Jesus! I don't find anything. I'm proficient at it.
Yeah, you're mostly like pointing out like a lot of the big stuff. Same
Yep.
with Felix.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Tuco was crafty. I
Yeah,
wish there was a luck stat, because that would be perfect for Tuco.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So,
Oh shit! You should have done, Akito. You should have argued with Justin to get lucky as one of your not Justin. Fuck, sorry. I'm sorry. With
Yeah.
Sagan to get lucky as one of your perks without a cost. Because that's
Oh.
Tuco in a nutshell. Have it be
Well,
like the
even-
cost of your charisma or something like that. You had to have a really low charisma roll. But anyway, let's continue.
yeah. So, Tuco, as everyone is kind of like pointing out like various signs of whatever this thing is moving through this wooded area, you can tell that it looks like a lot of the track is going back and forth, and it kind of splits off a couple times, but doesn't seem to be like recurring tracks. So you guys kind of like stick with like what seems to be the main path that this thing has been taking through these woods.
I mark the places where it diverged, though. Like with a stick, I just drive into the ground or something, so that we can easily find it later if this peters out.
I drop a piece of cooked each one.
Looks gonna be eaten by
A bird
birds.
is just gonna eat that.
No, I've tried it. They hate it.
I mean,
I wonder
I
why.
I don't know about
I
this,
also
y'all.
have the other half of the bar. Why don't you
Uh,
find out?
So as you guys are kind of like pushing through here, shit, I totally forgot to upload a thing that I need to upload real quick.
God damn it! All right, next week.
No, it's
No.
just a picture.
In 2017, Akito, you can upload pictures to the internet relatively quickly.
Not when you live in
True.
the town.
Incredible telepresence networking.
So as you guys are kind of like pushing forward through this forest, things start to feel a little off. It kind of feels like you can't tell if it's the canopy of these woods or if something's going on with the sky, but like everything seems to like kind of take on a muted appearance, and like a little bit of the color is kind of draining out of everything as you guys are moving forward.
Is this an effect I'm familiar with?
No, it's not something that any of you are actually familiar with.
Okay.
Um,
Well, this is certainly disconcerting.
at a certain point, you kind of start realizing that you're kind of having to like push against something, kind of like if there was like a high wind that you were walking against. But it gets more intense as you move through, and there's no wind, and some of the trees start taking on a peculiar shape.
Darkness.
Eventually, you guys, I need to put your tokens down. Oops.
Music changed at just the right time.
All right. so I think everything is ready here. Double check. Great. You guys come upon a hill. The trees have kind of like lit up, and there is a hill that seems to have like a shadow cast on its peak, but there's nothing that would create that shadow.
I assume we all kind of just look at. You're in the wrong line of work then, Tuco.
Whereabouts is the shadow?
The shadow is up here at the tip of the hill.
Okay.
It just kind of like seems to be hanging in the air above.
I do believe we may have found our monster's lair.
I think he guys detect magic or some shit.
I believe that would be a good idea. We can take 10 minutes and get ourselves ready.
No, I can do my ritual.
Yeah,
Ritual would be
I pull my bow off my back, and
Nice.
you know, I'm like testing it, making sure everything's straight on it,
All right.
getting everything together. I'm checking the hand crossbows to make sure they're all loaded. And...
I'm reading the rest of that hot sausage I pocketed earlier. Why's that funny? Like, you fucking wouldn't do that. You gotta get ready for battle, man.
I may die shortly. I need to shove sausage in my mouth
I'm gonna
because I'm a queer.
Yeah.
put my hand on Cliff and cast Warding Bonds.
Okay, what does that do?
It gives him. Here, I'll click it. And I'm gonna use my whatever the hell it is ability once a day to make my Morning Star a
Each time
+1.
it takes damage, you take the same amount.
Yeah, I'm
of
trying to
damage.
remember. Not sure if there's any good
You
ranger
bet on the
spells.
wrong dwarf. That's a nice bow, Flint.
I just realized I detect magic too.
Hey, Cliff, you want a bite of this sausage?
Give me
Also,
some of that.
Sagan, can we just assume that I've got? I'm sorry, I don't have my magic all done yet. But with rangers, you don't use it all that much anyway.
Yeah.
I was just gonna have Hunter's Mark, Cure Wounds, and how many more? I think I have 3.
At fifth
first.
level, you should have like a second level.
Yeah,
I'll
I-
let you
no,
wheel and deal for the moment. That's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, because I'm not planning on using it. Most of these are fucking useless anyway.
Yeah.
Pass with trade.
That is the yes. I know Pass Without a Trace, my friend, but I don't think I need Animal Messenger at this exact moment.
I don't know. Tuco's getting pretty up.
As you
I just-
guys are
I just
kind
haven't
of
had time to read all
preparing,
these yet.
there is a sort of pulse of force that emanates from the top of the hill and like pushes against you and makes you like take a step back, but then it's back to its normal weirdness.
Well, that is indeed interesting.
Huh?
I believe we have found the right place.
Would I get anything out of an Arcana check?
Sure, yeah. Try it.
Tell me.
So you are not entirely sure what's going on, but there is definitely something of a magical nature happening at the top of that hill. You won't really be able to know unless it does something or like you get closer to know like exactly what's going on. But you know that there's some magic in play.
Was my ritual pay off at all? Can I see anything going on?
Oh,
up
you're
there?
doing a ritual? Yeah, you can feel the magic emanating from up there, and it feels like there is like a point at the top of that hill that is like exuding magical energy outwards.
Alright.
Okay, 5th level, I have 4 first level and 2 second level, and my second level will be Cordon of Arrows and Pass Without a Trace, because even though right now I probably not going to use Pass Without a Trace, but that's what I would have picked.
Okay.
Cordon of Arrows is alright.
Yeah, Cordon of Arrows seems are the kind of thing that if you're not like right away, like if it's far away, I can burn that instead of a. Yeah. if let's say we encounter it and it's pretty far away, I can burn that right for first turn, and then from then just to go from then on. I don't know. Who knows? Probably just gonna attack.
I unholster Cliff Rockwell's amazing boltless crossbow device.
All right.
I must say, I am intrigued to see that in action.
Why don't you check it out? I hand it to him.
I
mean,
unholster my 2 hand crossbows.
I look at it and I'm trying to figure out how it works, but I'm like, I believe I can figure this out at a later date. I'll just have to see it work.
On the metal on the side, it's got the mark of me with 2 thumbs up.
I'm turning the thing over, and that's when I stop, and I kind of just look up at him without moving. I don't move my head, but my eyes go.
Right back at it. I'm doing the same
My eyes
pose
just
as
go up
Breaker's
from
mark.
the gun to him, back to the gun. I look at him again, and I kind of just toss it at him.
As you do, there is a rumble.
My friends, I do believe we should get going.
Let's get to work.
Let's get dangerous.
Start
what are you guys doing?
Start the DMX music.
First to go.
I was hoping our extremely large friend here may take point,
Why? Just because he's large?
because he's the
Fine.
strongest.
I'll go in.
I'll go over there.
So
Yeah.
you get about that
I
far.
go in right behind him. I'm not like being cowardly. I'm just being smart.
All right. So we'll say that you 2 are right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Because as you guys are kind of like walking up this initial hill towards the hill proper, there is a discrete point in which you feel your skin tingle, and then you are looking at the same hill, but the color is gone from everything. And what you see is something like this.
The moon.
At the top of the hill, you can see what appears to be a glowing red ring with some other something happening inside of it.
Oh my.
Oblivion. The Oblivion Gate.
In addition, there is a very large, almost gorilla-like creature standing at the top of the hill that is turned to watch as you kind of like entered into this weird alternate reality.
I believe we have found our hog thief.
When Tex and Felix...
And I'm gonna need the wrong playlist. I'm gonna need initiative, please.
You have to click your token first. We're in roll 20 now.
Oh, that's right.
God damn it, your
Oh,
stupid
man.
fucking name.
And I already have mine selected. Nice.
But when
After
when
all,
Tex and
again, can you just
Felix-
give me mine in a second?
Just roll
Tex
again,
and
he can
Felix
edit it.
step forward,
Yeah.
do they disappear?
Roll again, and if it's... Yeah, you can always... I think you can edit it yourself, too. If I remember right.
Doc, to answer your question, no, they do not. When they just seem to like stop in place as they start like looking around.
Okay, alright.
But the hill looks completely normal to you.
Yeah, Morgan, you
Right.
should be able to click on the number and then change
You
it.
can change your own initiative number after the fact if it's
Yeah.
incorrect.
It's real easy.
As long as you're on the board.
Yep.
Question: how do I +1 a weapon in the settings? When I add like strength +1, it lowers everything for some reason.
Or at least you should be able to if Sagan's giving you edit control on your token.
What do you mean, +1 to hit?
No, because I can +1 a weapon once a day or armor. So I was trying to modify something, but when I add a +1 to it, it drops both the to hit and the basically makes a +1 magic weapon.
Well, if
let
you're
me
just
look at
adding
your
an
thing
armor
here.
class, you should just be able to edit your armor class for it.
Yeah.
I was trying to add it to the Morning Star.
Then in that case, it should not
But
drop
I-
anything.
It does though. It's weird. Like if I put
Oh, so it just gives it like a +1 AC property.
No, he's talking about wanting to do it to the Morning Star.
yeah, the Morning Star weapon.
Okay, so when you do it to a weapon, what does that do?
So if I put it in the magic bonus section, it drops the to hit by 1 and does nothing to damage.
I wouldn't put it in the magic bonus. Just put it in where it has the dex and then or strength and then plus. Just put it into that number at the right.
If I do that, it drops the attack by 1 and the damage by 4.
It shouldn't be dropping.
What? Okay, do you have a description of the spell you're using?
Yeah. It is. At first level, you gain the ability to view magic in long rest. Touch one non-magical weapon that is a suit of armor or a simpler martial weapon until the end of your next long rest. The object becomes a magic item, granted a +1 bonus to its AC if it's armor, or +1 to attack and damage rolls if it's a weapon.
Okay, yeah. So looking at the Morning Star here, so here we'll just set where it says +1 here. That should do it. Like between strength and proficiency.
But look at the numbers. So if I remove that +1 in both areas, is weird. I think it's a bug. The damage increases and the to hit increases if I remove it.
It looks the same to me. Let me try.
What do you mean by the damage increases?
Like, you know how you have your attack?
Yeah.
No, so it doesn't though. So, like, are you looking at when you have the thing open? Or are you looking at the greatsword damage above it?
No, it looks different now that you did it. No, my attack still dropped by 1. See, it's +7 now instead of +8.
Well, okay, so your strength is 3, your proficiency is 3, so that's 6 plus 1 is 7.
Oh, is this just too small? And that's okay. I'm an idiot.
It's alright, dude. I fucked this shit up so many
all
times.
Fine. You're good to go.
No, it looked so. I've been super small, so it looked like 8. Goddamn.
Second D&D game of all time.
Alright, I think we're all ready then.
Okay, it works.
Alright.
Kick it.
Oh, hey, Sagan, I'm sorry to do this real quick. So I assume the reload time on a longbow that's just 1 turn, right? Does it work any different with
No,
hand
it's
crossbows?
nothing. It's not loading.
Huh?
Yeah, the bow, you don't load the bow, you just fire
Right.
it, basically.
And what about hand crossbows?
Hand crossbows, you gotta spend your movement to reload.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because that was my thought, was that I've got 2 of them, I can pull those out real quick, and bang, if I ever really want to, for burst damage. That was my thought.
Yeah.
But then, and then just kind of like they're done for the battle if I want to keep moving around. All right, cool, got it. Just making sure I understood.
I thought only heavy crossbows were loading.
I would assume it's a crossbow. Whatever. We'll worry about the details later. Let's just get this going.
Yeah, Tuco, you are up first.
Alright.
As you saw Tex and Felix kind of like crawling up the mountain, or the hill here, they kind of stop and are just like looking around wildly.
Okay.
But you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump up. Let's check the distance.
Also, by the way, because of the darkness in this like weird zone, it counts as dim light.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
So I'm gonna hop up here with no movement.
Most of us
penalty.
don't have fucking see in the dark now.
I have the goggles. That was my magic item I chose.
Tuco, give me an athletics check to climb up that rocky face.
But I have second story work under my thief archetype.
Okay, what does that do?
So, alright, so when you choose this archetype 3rd level, you gain the ability to climb faster than normal. Climbing no longer costs your movement. In addition... Okay, hold on. But does that mean I can just go up there?
Oh, yeah,
no.
Nah, that's fine. Yeah, you can make it up there without a check.
Look at this guy not picking swashbuckler.
I know, I'm gonna do something different. I picked something for the character.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you're up there, no problem.
Now, can I take a shot at this? Do I see the thing?
No, you don't see anything.
Okay, is it just the dim light?
No,
you're not in range.
It looks like a hill in daylight to you.
There must be a circle that you can't see.
In fact, here, let me illustrate this better if I can.
I guess you could just make a circle.
You could also just yell to Tex and Felix and say, what do you see, or where is it?
That's my next step.
Okay.
Here.
That's not right.
Wow. What the hell? What's going
Kind
on
of like
there?
that is the terminus. You can see through that, and you can see the hill. But
Right,
once you cross that line, you'll be in the area, like Tex and Felix.
Oh, okay, that's cool when you move into it.
Yeah.
All right. What the hell? What's going on over there?
Well, until you move in, you don't know.
Tex?
Can they not hear anything in there?
I'm addressing.
I don't know. No one in there has
players.
tried to say anything.
I guess not. Okay. Pass.
Okay.
Morgan, Justin,
Yeah, no, I'm here.
why? You're not
Ethan
hearing what
was talking to you
Keito's
guys.
saying?
Can we hear them from outside, from inside the bubble?
Yes.
No. He's in here.
What is?
Tuco, you don't hear that,
Oh, okay.
but he
Oh,
can
boy.
hear you. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, weird.
Alex Jones.
All right. So you're gonna just like hold your action there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna stealth. That's a good idea.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Really hiding
Oh,
good.
nice. Okay. Rule turns over.
Cliff,
Oh,
your friends have stopped on the hill in front of you, and you can't seem to hear them.
I want to run up to catch up with Tex and run through his legs.
And you see all the shit.
Oh, fuck!
Fuck indeed.
Fuck
Can I
is
see
right.
that thing from here?
Yeah, you can, and like this kind of vertical distance is 20 feet.
But does it like obscure my view?
This thing is big enough that you can see it over the rise.
I want to scramble for my hand cannon
All right.
and bring it to bear,
All right.
and I will make this a Thundermonger attack.
All right. Let's do it.
Hold on, I gotta enable the extra damage. Tex, plug your ears.
Put my hands over my ears.
I hope this works. This is my field test.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Cliff levels his fucking huge crossbowless device or whatever, and it
looks
fucking
like a blunderbuss.
yeah, it looks like a blunderbuss, and it roars, spitting flame out in front of it, which kind of like lights up the surroundings a little for the brief second that it's there, and this big gorilla-looking thing shudders backward and reaches up to grasp at its shoulder.
Grab my
I just see this happen silently, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
I look at my own invention in amazement. Alright, I'm gonna stay right here in my turn.
All right.
I look up at Tex to see if he heard that.
I'm a little rattled, but I give you a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's loud. Flint, you are up. You
Alright.
see Cliff stand up there, and then you see him like jolt backward as his cannon
Yeah.
fires. But you don't hear the report, and you don't see what he's shooting at.
Yeah, but I saw the direction.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to stealth, just for the hell of it. I know it might not last all that long.
I believe that takes your action because you're not a rogue.
Oh, it does. Oh, we should have done that beforehand. Got it. Then fuck it.
Yep. All right.
In that case, I will just go up the path because that doesn't take away my action, right? Just going up the sides, like going up here or here.
Yeah,
would fuck my action.
climbing would. Yeah.
Right, but no, I'll take the path of the least resistance.
Yeah,
Go
you can just
past
walk
them.
through them and end in an empty space.
Oh, yeah. I gotta try to make sure I'm. Oh, what's the measure button? There it is. There we go. Yeah, I figured. Let's see, a 20-foot movement would probably be fine. That'll count for any shenanigans. So I'll move to like right here, like right to the edge of where I can see this thing.
All right.
And then I will, let's see, so now I have 2 attacks, so I will just ready my longbow and fire.
Do it.
I gotta make sure I target it or something, right? Or...
Nope, this ain't roll. This is roll 20, not fantasy grounds. You can just
Got
roll.
it. Alright.
I'm doing all the upkeep. That's a hit.
Alright, and then... Oh, I need to set up my macros. I haven't done that. Do I just click on the damage in this one then?
Yeah, just click longbow in the chat.
Oh shit. Fuck, I'm sorry. There we go.
Alright, and then do it for the other one. See if you can do that.
Yep. There we go.
Alright, cool, because, yeah, those both hit.
Oh, wait. 1 second. I do have Colossus Slayer.
Alright.
Oh, you dog. Oh, man after my own heart.
I'm having to learn how all this works because I've only just listened to.
Great, isn't it?
It is great.
Have fun keeping track of all those dice.
Yeah, I forgot to cast Hunter's Mark, but whatever.
Oh,
Yep,
rookie!
all the time.
Yeah,
You can do it
I
as-
know.
You can do it as a bonus action at the end here.
Yeah, I'll do it at the end of the turn. But 1d8. It's an extra 1d8 for now. So we'll just do that because I'm not going to try and fuck with the order of space and time. Damn!
Alright.
Alright, and then yes, I'll cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action at the very end here.
Okay.
He was inspired.
Don't you get as a
saying
level 5
that
ranger
is
if you have 2
Hunter's Mark.
attacks?
Oh, I did both of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
you did
never mind.
both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you,
both in there. No, I was
set
good
up
at
your
everything. I
arrows
just forgot
and,
this. Color.
Oh, sorry, I misread the roll.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, it's kind of hard aiming in the dark like this. Like there's no
Luckily, you got sharpshooter.
light really except for this portal. But yeah, you fucking hit it, and the arrows plunk into this thing's chest, and it roars.
I think I made it angry.
And it is its turn. It roars again and turns towards the portal and reaches inside.
Took sharpshooter too.
Yeah, I pretty much am Lena.
Motherfucker.
How could you not take sharpshooter though? Come on,
Fucking cribbing my character.
come on.
You
Sharpshooter.
gave me a clinic, my friend.
Here's a picture of this thing, by the way. And
Ugh, rude.
he pulls out from this portal a big ball of disgusting teeth and eyes and claws that is slathering,
Ah!
and he hurls it towards you.
Towards who? What?
Towards the group, and it lands down here and starts like rolling down the hill towards you. And he pulls out another one,
Oh god, it's Demon Donkey Kong.
and he throws that one as well over in this direction. He then looks to the sky and roars.
Is it a sand?
I need to roll these guys' initiative now.
Shit's gross, yo. Morgan, I didn't realize that spell you cast gives me resistance.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty good. You can touch me anytime, pal.
Well, I take your damage, but I can take a lot more damage than you. And you're basically much tougher. Resistance to all damage, full stop.
Or psychic twin damage.
Alright. That is his turn.
Oh, gross.
Tex, you are up.
Okay. Looking around here, I want to cast. First level guided bolts at this big, nasty, ugly man up here.
This guy?
Yeah, which is. Let's see if I set this macro up right. I did set it up right. Fuck yeah.
Nice, yeah, it hits too. Do you want to describe what that looks like?
I want it to be 4 small flames that, or 4 small streaks that look like flames that come out of my hand and kind of converge on this big, nasty, ugly thing and make it glow with a dull light against the dim lit background.
True, that happens.
So now you guys get advantage on everyone into the start end of the next turn gets advantage on it.
Yep.
Which one, the gorilla or the moth?
The big guy.
Gorilla.
Okay, so he's like a mark. You should put a thing on.
Yeah, it's only for like the next hit, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the next attack before the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
The
not
next
till
person.
turn ends.
No, next person. But it ends at the end of
Yeah.
the next turn if no one hits it.
But yeah, so he's marked for it.
Got it.
Alright, did you want to move at all?
Where's this moth thing? I want to get up front in between Cliff and this moth thing.
Alright, yeah, it's kind of above you on this rocky hill, but it's coming your way.
Yeah,
well,
I
north
wanna-
end cliffs.
I want to raise my shield and my Morning Star and get ready to fucking tune this thing.
Alright.
And end my turn there.
Felix!
This is difficult terrain, right?
Yes, that is an inclined hill.
Okay, all I want to do
Just zoom,
move,
zoom, zoom.
is move right there.
Alright.
And then I want to empty my 2 hand crossbows into the gorilla man.
Alright.
So there's the first one.
Hit.
And the second one. I'm going to do a superiority die on that.
Okay.
So I get to roll a d8 and add that to the roll.
Alrighty.
D8, please.
Nice, nice.
So 19.
That's a hit. Alright.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage altogether.
Yep.
And
Crossbows plink into its midsection, and it slams its big meaty hand into its chest and roars in your direction. And it looks like it's preparing to move.
then I'm going to go ahead and use my action surge,
Okay.
with which I will cast protection from evil and good on myself. So concentration up to 10 minutes, fiends, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, and undead I have disadvantage on attack rolls against me, and I cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna
Oh, also-
holster.
Yeah,
Well,
go ahead and
holster
finish your
my-
turn.
I'm gonna holster my hand crossbows and draw my scimitar and short sword,
Okay, great.
and move to right here.
Sounds good. I forgot to mention, when these fucking like gibbering mouths of teeth and claws and stuff are thrown at you, I need Flint, Cliff, and Tex to give me madness checks, which is a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Well,
All right.
that didn't go well.
Unfazed.
Yep, Cliff and Flint, you both gain 1 madness, which is on your sheet as a class resource. And you're kind of freaked out by these fucking gross things that are coming at you. And then it is the Mod Demon's turn. Alright, it is going to attempt to lock itself onto Felix. Oh, with its big old mouth.
Which one?
That's a 22 to hit.
Are they fiends?
They are. So yeah, it's a disadvantage, huh?
Disadvantage.
Let's do that again. Okay, well the lower one is 20.
Let me see. Do I have anything? I don't think I do, but just want to make sure. No, we're good. Go ahead.
Do your worst.
Do your worst.
That is 14 piercing damage as he munches into your leg.
Ow.
That is his turn. The other one is going to attack Flint.
14?
Yes. Flint, that is a 13 to hit.
13.
Yes.
That is not gonna hit. I have a 17
Alright.
armor class.
Perfect. It starts like trying to like lunge at your legs to latch on with its big maw, but you just kind of dance aside. Tuco, you're up.
Alright.
You see a lot of like
Nothing.
hooting and hollering and people dancing around. You can't see anything.
No. Okay. I'm still stealthed, but I'll move into here.
All right, now you see everything.
Ah, shit!
I mean, as best as you can in the dim light, anyway.
What the fuck?
But that's actually helping you sneak around. You are hidden behind that tree.
I mean,
Alright,
I
sweet.
don't see him.
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack this guy with my crossbow with sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did that work? I'm here indicating.
You rolled an 11. That does not hit.
Well, I guess I can't do anything else then.
All right. Yeah, your bolt plunks into the dirt next to it. Cliff Rockwell.
Alright. I'm going to remove my hat, touch one of my fingers to my temple, and activate Cliff Rockwell's head-mounted focus incendiary lens. And
Okay.
cast Scorching Ray on the gorilla.
All right.
And with the helm, that's a +5, so it's a range spell attack. Hold on, I gotta remember what my spellcasting modifier is. When you cast Scorching Ray, do you make 3 ranged spell attacks, or is it
Yes.
just 1? Okay, so
Yeah.
it's 1 for each.
It's,
Alright.
we got one for each.
Alright, then yeah, I'll just roll it 3 times.
And each one does like 2d6 damage. It's a good spell. I like that one.
I know. So it's gonna be 3d20 plus 9. Those are my
All right. One of those hits. Or it's +9, right? So, hold on. 2 of those hit.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, my bad. I should have rolled it individually. Alright, so
That's
it's 2. And I'm aiming them all at the gorilla, so it's going to be 4d6 to him.
All right.
Alright. 16 damage as
Ouch.
the scorching ray bursts forth from my forehead.
Yeah, and one of them flies high, but the other 2 impact this thing about the face and neck, and seems to like burn its eye a little, and it roars and clasps at his hand and its face, sorry, and starts like trying to pat out like little tufts of flame that have erupted on its fur, and then it like leaves forward and roars mightily right at you, Cliff.
Oh, I didn't get burned that time. I mean, my turn.
All right, Flint, you're up.
All right. So now with ranged weapons, if I were to use my longbow on this thing right in front of me, do I have any kind of disadvantage?
Yeah,
Yes,
-5.
you're at disadvantage, and in fact, I forgot, and so I gave it to you before. Because you're in dim light, you're at disadvantage anyway.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, you're at disadvantage because he's in melee range.
All right. So even the hand crossbows, you're fucked.
Correct. Unless like you have a feat for it or something like that.
All right. Let's see. And moving would be an opportunity attack.
Yep.
So I will draw my short sword and attack him.
All right. Give it to me. Oh, that's a hit.
Yep. Nice.
All right.
Now, do I get? Was that only range attacks? I get the 2 attacks on, or is that everything? I'm double checking right now in the.
It's everything. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. In that case, there's a second roll.
Yeah, just whenever you take the attack
That hits
action.
as well, and there you go.
All right. Nice.
14 damage. So the hunter's mark on the big guy, not on that guy. So.
Yeah. So you fucking slice into this fucking little ball of teeth, and it kind of screeches and rolls around and goes for another attack, but it doesn't happen right now.
All right.
What's that thing about him getting attacked?
What
Lightning
thing?
bolt?
That's on the big guy.
The big guy, and that turns over, so it wore off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure I didn't miss out.
All right, Flint does it.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right. This big gorilla thing,
Good cut.
still roaring
Nice.
at Cliff, hops down.
I put my hat
More
back on.
likely, or more specifically, it runs and leaps off the top of the hill and lands down here, pushing this fucking thing over to the side.
Oh, hello.
And it fucking swipes at you, Cliff.
Come at me, bitch. I'm fucking ripped.
It's also, at this point, you can see that it's bleeding kind of profusely and is burnt in places. And it is like frothing at the mouth, and it's going to take reckless attacks.
Oh,
Free reckless attacks.
yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, let's see here.
So that
First he's
means
gonna try and bite you.
he gets advantage, but that also means we get advantage against him.
Right.
Correct.
Disadvantage.
On the next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 22.
That one hits.
That is 9 piercing damage as he clamps down on your shoulder.
Alright, now I
be-
have resistance.
That'll be 4 or 5 to you and 2 to me.
Alright. I'll let you guys kind of divide up that damage then.
Okay.
What was it?
Yeah, so when it's an odd number and you take, is it 5 or 4? Second? What's the ruling on that shit?
You round down, I think?
Okay.
I think you always round down unless it specifies otherwise.
Alright,
Which-
so-
So you take
How's it
4,
split?
I take 2.
Alright.
Alright, then it's gonna swing a big ol' meaty fist at your face, Cliff. That is a 26.
Yeah, it hits.
Wow, he rolls a 1, so that's 5 bludgeoning damage.
2 to you, 1 to me.
It appears to be frustrated with the way you're kind of resisting the force of its punches and attacks and stuff. So it swings its other massive fist at Tex instead.
And it
Oh, shit.
fucking does that shit at disadvantage, because I got my cloak, batch.
That's true, but he has advantage, so he gets a normal roll.
Fine. See.
That's a 23.
It hits.
Alright. Oops, wrong button.
Use your stones and grace.
That is 13 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, we'll use Stone's Endurance. How's this work? 1d12 plus 3 minus off.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me roll. So.
That's a daily, isn't it? Or-
Ooh, so I get a whole 4 damage off. So how much was that? 12?
It was 13 total.
13. So that means, okay. Hang on.
Do I
alright.
take anything from that?
No, it's just whatever damage you take gets transferred to
Okay,
Tex
so
to
it's
some
one
degree.
way. Alright.
All right, and that is his turn. Tex, you're up.
What am I gonna do? So that portal up on the hill, can I dispel magic that portal?
You don't know. You could try.
But this thing's in my face, so that seems like it would be a bad idea to do anything but attack this thing. What's my damage? I am going to use my cantrip, Toll the Dead, and right here, and I'm gonna point at this thing and yell, "Do you know for whom the bell tolls?" And I'm gonna cast it. So it's 2d12 damage.
All right, let me see if it makes its saving throw. Wisdom.
Pretty cool spell.
He certainly does not. So he takes that damage.
So how do I roll 2 dice? I guess I just roll twice.
No.
Oh no, I see it. 13.
All right. What does that look like when you cast it?
I just imagine an overwhelming, loud bell ringing, but one that only this thing and me can hear.
Sure, yeah, that happens, and it fucking clasps its hands over its ears and roars. It's like doubled over a little bit for the moment.
Okay, and with that, I think...
Also, I'm going to mark it to indicate that you guys get advantage against it right now. Because of its reckless attack before.
Okay, I'm just looking here. Nope, there's nothing else I want to do. I'm done.
Okay. Felix, you're up. You got a big old gorilla demon in front of you, as well as a big ball of teeth and claws.
No. Alright. I'm going to use... Hold on. I'm just going to do my 2 attacks, my regular 2 attacks with my scimitar. Against the gibbering monster of mouths.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then one more.
Yeah, it hits too.
And I'm going to use a superiority die on that last one, actually, and add it to the damage.
Okay.
Where's my dice roller? So many windows.
Kind of cool maneuvers do you
It's not about I don't do maneuvers.
What? No maneuvers.
That's not how this works. It's the Monster Hunter UA.
Yeah, you fucking hack into this thing with your scimitar, severing one of its like weird claw limbs. So it starts gushing blood out of this stump, but it seems no less ferocious.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use my bonus action short sword attack. I'm a dual weapon fighter. Oh.
Okay, that misses.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try adding a superiority die to that, since I've got.
Can you do that twice in a turn?
Yeah, you can do it anytime you make a weapon attack, anytime you damage a creature, anytime you have to make a wisdom save, and anytime you have to make an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw, and anytime you make a perception check to detect a hidden creature, object, or wisdom insight check to determine if someone is lying.
Yeah, I was
Wow,
really
okay.
worried I wouldn't get to hear Justin say, "I'd like to use one sorcery point to twin a spell," but now with superiority die, since we got the dream back, boys.
All right. Well, yeah.
Alright.
Do the superiority die if you want.
Let's
This
see
is cool
that.
UA. What did you say this was? The Monster Hunter UA?
All right, so it's a 16 instead of a 12.
That hits.
Alrighty. Get him with
Justin,
it.
what is this? Is this a Monster Hunter? Is that what it's called?
It's the Monster Hunter UA, yeah. So another 7 damage on that dude.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Because that demon's toast.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
After that first effect where I sliced off his little tentacle and he's roaring, I'm just gonna, as I usually hold the scimitar, kind of normal fashion, but the short sword as a stabbing weapon, I'm just gonna come down over its forehead and jam right into its mass.
Yeah, and in fact, you
The
can
blade in
feel
there
your
until it
sword
goes limp.
like piercing the dirt underneath it. Like you go
Yeah.
all the way through, and it's dead.
Man, I only have
You
one more
withdraw your
superiority
sword
dice,
and
by the
see
way.
that it's like covered in like a gross black ichor.
All right. I only have one more superiority dice, by the way. I only get 4 of those between every
Okay.
short rest.
Good to know.
You can just burst damage things down, basically.
Or
did you wanna move
make
or
sure I
anything?
hit. Yeah, I'll move right here.
Because that'll take a. Okay, yeah, that's fine then. Give me a because that's kind of like a rocky hill face. So give me an athletics check to kind of scrabble up there.
Athletics or acrobatics? Do I get a choice?
Yeah, I think it's short enough that you could like hop up there parkour style. So yeah, make it acrobatics. Yeah, no problem. You get up there. Yeah, you just kind of like run up the side of this rocky cliff face, finding all the footholds and leaping up. No problem. All right, and it's this other Maw Demon's turn. Have this. Okay. It's just going to roll forward a bit and attack Tuco.
Oh, you motherfucker. Wait, am I still stealth? Or did attack
Oh,
me
that's
break stealth?
true. Yeah, you are. So he is going to instead try and perceive. Yeah, which probably isn't going to happen. Yeah, no, he doesn't see you. Okay, so yeah, he stays where he is and attacks Flynn.
Nice. Fuck you, Flint.
That's a 16 to hit Flint. Woodrow.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I'm a 17 armor class. That misses.
All right. Yeah, you fucking just kind of like dance out of the way as it lunges for another attack. No problem.
Yeah, I kind of like lean, but without like moving my feet too much. You know, I kind of just like lean out of the way.
All right, Tuco, you're up.
Alright. So, it's time to shoot my crossbow again at this little fucker.
All right.
Ice. 9.
That does
God
not
damn.
hit.
Great, okay.
Your bolt plunks into the dirt next to the other bolt.
Mhm. Whatever. Okay, end of turn.
2 back into the shadows.
All right, Cliff.
I hastily reload my cannon and fire at the gorilla.
Okay. It's gonna be disadvantaged because he's in melee range with you.
Right, but because I have advantage from reckless attacks, I cancel it out.
Are we still in that round? No, because Tuco started the new round, so he does not have that anymore.
It's not till his turn?
I think it's just until the end of turn, or until the end of. Hold on, let me look. Nope, you're right. Yeah, so he's still vulnerable.
So can I just make a straight shot then?
Yeah, straight shot.
All right. Bring it right up in his fucking gross ass face. Now, hold on. I want to use luck.
Okay.
So I just roll a d20.
Yep.
But all the same modifiers apply, right?
I think so. How's it worded exactly? Let me see here. Where's feats at? Here we go. Lucky. Yeah, so you can just use it to reroll, basically, with all your applicable modifiers and stuff.
Alright. 17 I will take.
Yeah, that one hits.
Do you want to use the first damage? It's up to you.
His arm.
Well, one is thunder damage and one is the piercing damage from your gun.
Well, it's a thundermonger attack. I'm saying which attack roll do you want to go with? The first one I made or the second one I made with luck?
Oh, I see what you're saying. The second one's fine.
Yeah, because I just rolled the macro. Alright, yeah, then I scramble with the cannon and I'm hastily reloading it because he's so close to me and it just kind of goes off in my hands.
Yeah, and it fucking impacts him right in the chest and there's like a gaping bloody hole, like, right above his left pec.
Flint can hear it now.
Oh, yeah, he certainly can.
Well, I've been here. Yeah, no, I heard the other one too.
Ear protection!
I'm a little busy though.
I thought you were outside the bubble when that happened.
The first one.
time.
Right.
Is that the second shot? I thought you fired. Oh no, yeah, because the last one was the head thing.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, no, but if I heard it, I don't show it because I'm too busy, you know, dodging attacks from this fucking ball of teeth and eyes that really freaked me out.
All right. I'm done.
All right. Flint, you're up.
And speaking of, I look at this thing with disdain and I swing my sword at it again.
All right. Nice.
Oh, baby. We got our
How do you want to do this?
I look at it, and as I dodge the one attack, I lean to the side and then take my sword and swing it overhand right where his mouth meets his body and just cleave it in two.
You do that, man. It's fucking cleft in twain.
Now, do I still have another attack, or is it only against one enemy? I didn't read the whole thing.
So you can move and then attack again, yeah.
Oh,
Or
shit.
I mean, so when you take an attack action, you just get an extra one that's not part of any action.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. I just reread the thing. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like a, 2-on-1, only one enemy or anything like that. Alright, yeah, then, nothing else is near me, right? Or where's the other ball of eyes and teeth?
Felix is standing over its desiccated corpse.
Oh, okay, got it. Alright. Oh, yeah, he killed it. Okay, well, I'm going to... Let's see, so I still have my movement. And just because... Fuck standing next to this thing when I don't need to, I'm going to try and get behind this guy. A little bit. I'm going to move up over this way. And then I'm going to take a shot with my longbow.
Alright. You have advantage.
I have advantage.
Or I guess
it cancels out then.
Well, you get... So he has... you have advantage against him specifically because he did a reckless attack. You have disadvantage from the light. But you have advantage because why?
I don't know, you said it, not me.
Okay, well, as far as I can figure it, it's just a straight shot, so
yeah,
that 18.
So I'll just use that roll 18, and then click the damage.
Alright.
And then Colossus Slayer, it goes on top of that, and Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
So I never moved the Hunter's Mark.
You didn't use Colossus Slayer on the moth thing, right?
No, but I never needed to. Actually, looking back, I probably could have on that second attack and killed it right then and there,
Probably,
but I didn't. So
Yeah. it's
Oh,
just
Colossus
one.
Slayer is a 1d8. Oh, that didn't help much. And then,
Right.
what is Hunter's Mark? Trying to remember. I'm sorry,
It's
what was
a
that?
D6, I think, or 2d6 maybe. I forget.
1d6.
1d6.
Well,
It never-
13
it never
damage.
goes up.
All right. He's looking pretty fucked up at this point. Is that your turn?
Yeah, can't do anything else.
All right, it is his turn. Cliff, he grasps for you with one hand.
Oh, shit,
You need to
Tex!
make an opposing acrobatics or athletics check.
I choose acrobatics. Psych.
Ooh, all right. You slip out from under his grasp, and he roars with frustration, and
I'm
instead
really
just
sweating
throws
right
the other
now.
fist at your face. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is 10 bludgeoning damage.
So that's 5. How do we split it? Morgan? Morgan?
I thought he
Sorry,
was doing-
5 and 2.
Oh.
You take half, I take half. What do you take?
Wait.
Word.
So what did you say? It was
You take 5.
I'm taking all the damage?
Yeah, you take all the damage, and then he additionally takes some damage because it's his spell that's giving you the resistance.
So you would take half as much as you could have taken, but I take half as much as what you take. So in total, we take less than you would have taken.
Okay. There.
Yeah, like it reduces the total damage by 2/3, basically.
Sure.
All right. It is then going to attempt to retreat.
That's right.
And it is attempting to climb up this hill, and all three of you get an opportunity attack against it.
Yeah, let's disengage.
I
That's a hit.
What kind of attacks can I make? Can I use range? I was never,
I'm
I
gonna
never
say-
understood these opportunity attacks.
Well, okay, so I guess it kind of depends on to how you want to break down your action and stuff. So when you fire your gun, you're reloading afterwards.
The bonus action is
Okay, so you're ready. If you're loaded and ready to go, then yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Okay.
All right, Morgan, you hit. All right.
Oh, so
Morgan, roll out your
damage.
damage. Click
Yeah.
the morning star in the chat.
There we are.
There you go.
Does he
All right,
actually
so
attack?
he did, and he hit.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, yep.
Yeah. So as it attempts to like scramble up this this rock bank, all three of you just fucking unleash on it. And how do all three of you want to do this?
I want to blow his fucking head off.
I want to, because can we just do it in the order that we hit him?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Yeah, you know
All
what?
right.
You go first.
All right, as he starts to scramble up, I want to pierce my scimitar straight through his ankle to cripple him, so
All
the
right.
other two can move in.
Yeah, it howls and like starts losing position on the rock face. Morgan, how do you want to do your finisher?
I want to fucking just crack it in the knee so it's going nowhere. I want to cripple this thing so severely now that slowed it down that
Bring it to its knees.
it is ready to go.
Yeah, dude. So you fucking swing and connect right with the side of its knee. You hear a crack, and it tumbles from the rock face down in front of Cliff, who just point blank blows its head off.
I level it to its head and I say, "This is really great test data," and then I blow its head off.
All right.
I light up a cigarette.
I eat the other half of my Cliff Bar.
I would like to Well, shit. Go see what this goddamn portal is doing up on.
Close that.
Yeah, does that
ghostly
have
door.
any effect on the dimness or anything else?
Nothing has outwardly changed, actually. The portal is still up there. Everything is still dim.
I want to go up to the portal.
Shit, get out.
All right. You approach it, and as you get up close to it, it has a very strange property in that, like, the text would have no frame of reference for, but you, the player, I can tell you that it looks kind of like a 2D sprite in a 3D space when you turn around it, where it's always facing you, but it seems to be two-dimensional in nature. And inside of it, you can just see a vast expanse of multicolored stars and nebula, and just like the deepness of space.
Sweet Christ. Do I have
It
any
looks
idea
like
what
the
this
night
is?
sky, but there's no familiar stars inside.
Would I have any idea what this is?
Yeah,
Like-
do I know anything? Haven't been working with the church.
Can I arcana it?
Tex, give me a religion check. Felix, give me an arcana. Cliff, what did you want to do?
Arcana.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Well.
Nom.
I didn't roll out my arcana. Weird.
I rolled a couple times. Mine was laggy too for some reason.
Hmm,
Don't know
rolled
why.
it twice.
Oh,
No, weird. Okay.
yeah, that's weird.
So you guys are kind of like examining this thing, and Tex, you're familiar with the tales of the fall of the Kingdom of the Sun, of course, because that's kind of like part of the history of the Church of the Sun. And you are familiar that, like, when the Night Harvest happened, like, tears in reality opened up, and that's where all the monsters in the world kind of came from and led to the instability of the kingdom and all that.
Holy fuck.
This is the closest thing that you've certainly seen to what has been described in text and stuff, but, like, nothing really, no text description measures up to what you're looking at right now. Cliff, you are you kind of have a sense that this portal is going to a different place, not of this earth. And you've heard stories about, like, the genesis of monsters and stuff, and
I don't know.
you're
anything.
pretty certain that that's exactly what this is some kind of tear to
Gonna
the
do, like, a
void.
school project on this.
Yeah, not a lot of people, as far as any of you know, have, like, seen one of these in person. They're kind of a thing of legend.
Hey, Tex.
Oops.
What do you think would happen if I threw a cliff bar through it?
But we don't have a control.
I got 50 of them.
You want to toss one in?
I don't.
Yes.
I assume you simply are not going to get it back.
Yeah, you toss one in, and you see, I mean, so you're all looking at this portal from different angles, so it's really weird because a lot of you don't see, like, the cliff bar as he's throwing it, but once it enters the portal, you can all see it, like, drifting away into space as it just kind of, like, slowly tumbles into some distance.
I do believe that the patrimony would be highly interested in this development.
Can we leave it? You
Yes, how
saw
do we secure
the
the ceiling?
abominations it took out of this.
Right, but we ain't getting paid
Oh,
to kill
no.
any more of them. We're getting paid to kill this here son of a bitch on the ground.
I could try and close it.
If you do believe you can do that, then go right ahead. Otherwise, I say we report this to the patrimony and take our pay.
Can I dispel magic this thing?
You can try. You cast Dispel Magic. What do you do to cast it?
I just want to hold my little medallion, the sun, and put out a hand kind of simply that just starts to glow lightly in the direction of this goddamn thing.
All right. Yeah, you do that, and you kind of feel like the warmth of the sun coursing through you and channeling towards this portal. And you have to concentrate on it, and it feels kind of like there's something magically that's kind of like trying to oppose your spell. But nonetheless, as you kind of focus on it and like squint into the portal, you can see that its diameter is slowly starting to shrink. And
Interplanar arm wrestling match.
after a moment, it kind of just collapses down into a singularity, and kind of winks out of existence. And when it does, all the light returns to the. You guys can now feel like the warmth of the sun again, as you couldn't when you were in like the weird.
Is there anything left at the place of this portal, or is it just completely normal otherwise?
There's like the grass underneath it has kind of been browned, but otherwise no. Additionally, if any of you turned around, the demon's corpses disappeared with it.
God damn it! Now how the hell are we gonna get paid?
I suspect we're not.
Well, you guys kind of like looking about each other, trying to figure out how to prove this to people, and like you guys are kind of tore up. Cliff, Tex, and Felix in particular. Like your armor is like torn in places and pierced in others. Your weapons all have like a thick black ichor all over them. Like I don't think anyone would doubt that you saw some shit. But yeah, you don't have like a head or anything as proof.
Well, I guess we have to just simply report to the patrimony and hope they believe us.
We'll just have to
I mean, we might as well bring the farm up here and all.
Cliff, can you keep some of this ichor in a container? Do you have anything?
Absolutely.
You look at the trees down there, there's enough physical evidence to show there's something fucked up happening.
I want to take a few vials of that ichor.
All right, go ahead and add them to your inventory. And yeah, all the bent trees and stuff are still bent and stuff.
So would we have some degree of believability? What in this world requires as evidence for these monster hunters?
Well, traditionally, like a trophy from the monster itself would generally suffice, of course. You guys, as like officially licensed monster hunters, carry some clout in the matter of monster hunting. Like people generally on the street are going to defer to you because, of course, how would they know?
Yeah.
The church also tends to like believe monster hunting companies because they know what they're talking about and they're the experts. So you have like a certain degree of authority with this kind of stuff, and unless like if you were to just say, "Hey, contract's done," they'd probably pay you out. But if something were like fishy happened, then you might be subject to like an audit, and then they start digging into like what you've been up to and all that stuff.
Gotcha. So we're not too discouraged.
So we should
Yeah.
go.
So unless you were trying to be outwardly shady, then nothing's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, because the
should go
church
get
will probably
this
want to
guy.
pick this spot out anyway because of its nature.
Yeah, that's why
They're
Felix
probably going to
is
send a
saying
dude
that.
over there. They're going to send somebody here to go check it all out.
Yeah, that's why Felix is saying there's enough physical evidence here, plus our
Yeah.
testimony alone, and the fact that this thing was pulling monsters out and shit. That means that we are able to report to the church that something has happened that hasn't happened in like hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Well,
That's big news.
I'll be
And I
right back.
one of us should go get the guy and show him the site of it as well, because he's going to pay us the talent, right?
He was the one in the contract.
I'm gonna go to sleep soon.
Yes, I think we're almost done. But
Tex, you're the fastest. You've got the longest stride.
If I go faster.
Hey,
That's
who is
bullshit.
the who might be the most injured here?
So I just realized I should be pumping up your guys' weapons beforehand because I can automatically give myself a +1, but I can give like 2 people if I so chose 1d4 plus 3 damage on their weapon.
Oh damn!
I'm back.
If I give elemental weapon to somebody, so that's quite a bit.
Fine, I'll go
Really,
get him.
cure wounds isn't in the fucking compendium.
Say
Akita's
again?
feeling sleepy. Are we winding up soon, Second?
It's really up to you guys.
I'm just gonna use second wind on
Yeah,
myself.
let's tie this up.
All
Saying,
right.
can I cast Long Strider on myself and then go get the dude?
Yeah, if you wanted
I'm
to.
gonna use 1d4 first and heal everyone up. 1d4 plus 3.
I click my heels and the arcane springs in my
So
boots fire
plus
up.
5.
All right, then I'm back at full.
Plus 5 to everyone.
I don't need
Right.
anything.
I go get him with a bounce in my step.
All right. Cliff takes off to go and retrieve Wilhelm Torg. And you guys kind of hang out and survey the area, I suppose. Take a rest.
All right, short rest would probably heal everything else up. I have cure wounds, but let's just say I cast it if it needed. There we go. Okay, I finally found it. Creature I touch gets number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
You mean like this, Andy?
Yeah,
Lay
thanks.
it on me.
Yeah, whoever needed it, I can give that to.
So Cliff, by the time you return with Wilhelm, who's here.
All right, so if we took a short rest, then I get
That's
my.
also a hit die.
and
So
that.
yeah, you get
You've
a.
been talking at me this whole time.
All right.
I'm mostly healed. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, I'm all healed up and I got all my stuff back.
Healing words, pretty sick.
Healing word is really good. I remember when I was doing Augustus.
Word. So Cliff returns with Torg, as the sun is starting to dip in the sky and like the sky is turning orange and stuff.
We are out here late, my friends. We should be heading back soon.
Yeah, he comes up the hill and he's like
I brought Torg.
Man, you see all them trees? It's fucking crazy. I was in this hill and there's some kind of demon over here. What's going on?
I point to the blood on the ground and the clear signs of fighting, and say that we have solved your monster problem. You had quite a demon on your hands.
Hooey! Boy, I'll tell you what.
It was invisible.
Downright wizard, dude. That's
It
pretty
was-
incredible, boys. You guys have money well spent.
Ain't no wizards involved. It was a goddamn invisible monster that was walking straight through your damn fence and carrying off your hogs.
He speaks the truth.
Oh, that's fucking great. I never heard something like that my whole life.
Neither have we, my
That
friend.
sounds like wizard to me. I'll defer to you.
Let's go home.
I
give Torg 10 bars in a sack.
We already lost Akito, so I'm in no particular rush, so we can take 5 more minutes and just finish everything up.
Yeah, so I mean, by the time you guys get back to Torg's house, it's solidly nighttime, and he offers up like his property for you guys to camp on.
Excellent.
He also signs all of your contract paperwork, so you just have to file it with the church, and then they pay it out.
Nice.
Like he filed the reward when he filed the contract.
Nice.
So yeah,
That's
when
good
you
to
guys,
know.
so you guys are camping out on his property for the night, and then when you get back into town, whenever Oliver swings by again, you can give him the completed contract, and he'll run it and come back with your money.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
Back on the farm. All right, and that's where we will leave off until next time with the Regulators.
All
This
right,
was-
next time.
Pretty dope.